All right, let's get to it. Do, 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 do. And unmutificate. Okay, let's play the intro. But first, I suppose I could tell my backstory with the game. So this is one of the point-and-click adventure games from my childhood. It features none other than the Doc from Back to the Future in full motion video, but it's an interesting mix of full motion video and animations. So compared to, say, the full motion video in the Command & Conquer series, where it's all human and real, this is a weird mix of FMV and green screened in / cartoonified stuff. It's a lovely little puzzle point-and-click game, and I need something a bit nostalgia for me today because a family friend's doggo has passed away this morning. I need some sweet, sweet nostalgia to ease the pain. Okay.
Hello.
Drew Blank,
Yes.
this is Dr. Stern's office. I'm calling to remind you about your dental appointment tomorrow morning.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Blank,
Yes.
you've missed your last 3 appointments, Mr.
Jeez,
Blank.
Ollie.
Yes, I know. I'm sorry. I'm terribly sorry. I must have forgotten.
It's only a filling, Mr. Blank. So you'll be here tomorrow, 10 a.m. sharp?
I promise. I'll be so there it'll make up for all my missed appointments.
I don't care what you do, Mr. Blank, as long as you don't forget again.
Yes. I remember.
All right, Drew, I'm sorry. But if you remember, then why aren't you...
Whoops. Oh, I'm sorry, Maxine. I thought you were... why aren't I what?
Your meeting with Schmaltz, it started 10 minutes ago.
I'm so dead!
In my day, being late for a meeting with one's superiors was grounds for immediate dismissal. See that it doesn't happen again.
Yes, sir, Mr. Schmaltz. I'm sorry.
Now then, I'm sure you're aware that this season marks the 10th anniversary of the Fluffy Fluffy Bun Bun show. Frankly, we've milked this formula long enough. Bun Bun needs a boost. It needs revitalizing. It needs a shot in the arm.
A shot in the arm, yes, sir. Sure does.
And since Bun Bun's your creation, I want you to personally administer this revitalizing shot.
Thank you, sir.
Here's how I see it. We create a big batch of happy, cute bunnies to share the spotlight with Bun Bun. It's an all-new show and we call it Fluffy and Friends. After all, if one bun can carry a company like Sam Schmaltzing for 10 years, a whole truckload of the things has got to be a gold mine. 24 karat. Get it?
Yes, terrific.
They're rabbits.
That is exactly what the show needs. More bunnies.
Of course it's a terrific idea. That's why I get paid the big bucks. Well, what are you waiting for? Go make. Oh, and one more thing.
Yes, sir.
I want the new characters on my desk first thing tomorrow morning. And this time, don't be late.
Tomorrow morning. First thing, yes. Okay. Rabbits. More sweet, friendly rabbits. Rabbits that do nice things. Rabbits that not only care, but share.
He's sick of the cute, fluffy rabbits. And much like his name, he draws a blank.
kid who was going to take the world by storm. Flux. You were it, little buddy. The Flux Wiley show is really going to be something. If only... must focus on bunnies. Must focus on bunnies.
Hey, kiddies! Let's get happy! It's Fluffy Bun time!
Oh, no. What are you doing on at 4 o'clock in the morning anyway?
Cartoonland.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm talking to cartoon bunnies. This must be a dream. I must have fallen asleep again. Oh, God, asleep on your line. Oh, wake up, Brew, wake up. Damn it!
But all is not well in happy Fluffy Bunnyland.
Flux. Drew? Flux.
Drew!
What are you doing here? Look, Flux, I can't be here. I mean, I can't stay here. It's just not right. I don't fit in. Besides, oh my God, I've got one mother of a deadline hanging over my head, and apparently a lifetime of therapy to look forward to. So please, just slap me, or tell me there's no place like home, or do whatever it takes to get me out of here.
Well, I guess. If it means that much to you.
So, you mean you do know how to get me home?
Hell no! I had problems finding my own way home. But I do know a guy who might be able to help. So you see, King Hugh, your wonderfulness, Drew needs to get back home. Can you help him, can you, huh?
It's a long intro.
Dear, I'm so sorry for all the trouble you've been through. Of course I'll help you find your way home.
Told you.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
But there's just one teensy-weensy little problem. Let me explain. We are here, Qtopia.
Hey, that's where I live. That's where I live, right there. Zany-Doo. It's kind of like an offshore asylum, but to me, it's always been home. Back to you, your benevolence.
Yes. As I was saying, we are here in Qtopia, home of the happy, helpful Qtopians, and, of course, their good and just king. It's me. We were all so very, very happy until we fell under attack by a very wicked man, Count Nefarious. Don't even like to look at him.
Who would?
Nefarious is ruler of the Malevolands and its dismal denizens. He has perfected a malevolator.
Hey, that's the thing that took a shot at me!
It's a terrible flying weapon of Nefarious's own invention. The malevolator shoots a powerful ray that corrupts everything it touches, turning all that is sweet and pleasant into all that is sinister and ugly. So, I'm afraid, Mr. Drew, we really need you to help us before we can help you.
But how could I possibly help?
My brave spies have stolen the blueprints for Nefarious's bad machine. My royal engineer is using these plans to build a cutifier, a device which will reverse the damage Nefarious has done. Mr. Drew, please, I need you to help us finish the cutifier so that we can end Nefarious's reign of terror and to make the world a happy place. And then, I promise you, I will do everything in my power to help you get home.
Don't worry, Your Benevolence. We'll save you. Won't we? Mr. Drew?
Sure, Your Highness. I'd be happy to help.
Absolutely splendid. Thank you, friend. You can't possibly understand what this means to me and my kingdom. Before you leave the castle, please stop by my laboratory so my engineer can show you the cutifier. And remember, all of Cutopia is counting on you.
Okay, we can get to it.
I want...
No. We've already seen the videos. Okay. Typical 90s point-and-click stuff. You've got move. You've got interact.
I can't just yank it open.
But we have, instead of a little pixely person, we have an actual Christopher Lloyd. Okay, we were told to go visit the engineer.
Hello?
Hello. We're looking for the Royal Engineer.
Really? I'm looking for my glasses.
Oh. Well, if you see the engineer, would you tell him we're looking for him?
I will, but he's rather preoccupied right now. He's lost his glasses. Now where can they be?
It's a trash can.
So's the floor, apparently.
Another of the engineer's useful inventions, no doubt. I wonder what's through that doorway on the right.
That's a tippy-top secret area. Please, stay out. Where are they? I can't see a thing.
Excuse me.
I don't mean to be rude, but I'm afraid I don't have time to chit-chat right now. Finding my glasses is a tippy-top priority.
Okay. I don't actually remember where his glasses are. This is the king's room, if I remember?
The door is locked. Do you think
Okay.
King Hugh wants us to stay out of there?
Heck no! I've always viewed a locked door as an invitation.
And there's the footman. He's not a butler, he's a footman. Sort of thing, Queen Strider. It's a bit in that vein.
Excuse me. Could we have a word with you?
Certainly. Which word would you like? May I recommend goodbye?
Okay, and then you've got the dialogue interface. So this ice cube tells you, like, how much of the dialogue you've exhausted. It starts full.
King Hugh sure has a lot of trophies.
Well done, sir. A keen observation. However, if I may be blunt, I find dusting a trifle difficult whilst engaged in such witty and insightful conversation. So if it's all the same to you, I suggest you gentlemen be on your way.
Hey, wait a second. What kind of a butler are you anyway?
For your information, no kind of butler at all. Are you blind, sir?
Flux, look at him. I think he's a footman.
What? So you're telling me a butler would be a great big...
Right.
The joke that just keeps on giving. Yeah, and now the ice cube gets smaller.
So what are all these trophies for anyway?
Aside from dusting.
Why, all sorts of things. First place in the Tribute to Hugh essay contest. Most likely to succeed. Best King of Cutopia.
Best King of Cutopia?
Yes, that one's quite an honor. It was bestowed by the king himself.
Don't you think it's just a little bit funny that the king has proclaimed himself best king?
Funny? May I inquire how many times you have been so honored?
Well, none.
Exactly. So please show our sovereign a little respect, and might I suggest in future you reserve jocularity for a more suitable subject matter, such as your combined IQ.
And now it's empty, which means like there's nothing else to talk to him about. And it makes cartoony, you can't do that noises. There's go away, and you can talk about other people.
This must be a tough time for
Like
King
other
Hugh.
subjects to talk about.
Fires on the loose, utopians getting struck down left and right.
Dust collecting on his trophies.
Oh, indeed. It's just terrible to see His Royal Highness so unhappy. Every night, I wind his precious royal music box. It begins to play its sweet little lullaby, and only then can my poor king sleep. Sweet dreams to your royal snookums, I softly whisper, as I tuck his highness in. Footman's duties. You wouldn't understand.
And the
We were
scientist?
just talking to a bird downstairs. He seemed a little flustered.
Ah, you've had the misfortune of meeting Bric-a-Brac, our royal engineer.
Bric-a-Brac seems to be having a bit of a problem.
Allow me to go out on a limb, sir. Bric-a-Brac has lost his glasses.
Yes, that's right.
I don't suppose he has checked his pockets.
Oh, I didn't ask.
Well, while I find the troubles of our engineer most fascinating, sir, in future I would prefer to focus my energies on more important matters, such as the condition of my master's trophies.
Okay, and there's nothing else to talk to him about. So
Time
we'll
for us
wait.
to shove off.
Then please, by all means, shove off, sir.
Now later there's a puzzle where we try and take the watering can and it closes the door. I don't think he'll let us do it while he's here though. Yeah,
Please don't touch the trophies, gentlemen. I've just spent the last week dusting them.
and we have to do a Indiana Jones style take something and put something else on there to get the door to stay open and we can exit with the watering can. But now that we've been taught how to talk, now that we've had the forced talk tutorial, we can go back to Bric-a-Brac. And I think we can talk to him?
Bric-a-Brac, by any chance are your glasses in your pocket?
I have no idea. I wish I had them right now.
I think what Drew means is, look in your pocket!
Oh, okay. My glasses! I wonder who put them there. Say, do I know you?
I'm Drew, and he's Flux. We're friends of King Hugh. We've come to help you with a cutifier.
Wonderful. Welcome to Team Happy. Let me show you what I've been working on.
And we get the,
Gentlemen,
here's the list of things we need to get.
Is the blueprint for Nefarious' Malevolator. Now then, you see the 12 things installed inside the ship's deck? The whistles, the dagger, and whatnot? Well, they power Nefarious' malevolation beam. We need 12 things to power the beam on our machine. But so far, I've only been able to find one.
Well, I guess a scavenger hunt for the missing parts shouldn't take too long. We already have the blueprint. At least we know what we need to get.
Not that easy. Use the same 12 things, get another malevolation beam. See? What we need are 12 different things. Things of a different nature.
12 opposite
things that will
things.
produce the reverse effect.
Oh, right. You said you had one thing that worked?
Why, yes, I do. Let's take another look-see at the blueprint. The one thing that seems to work is sugar. It works when I put it right there where the
Sugar is the
spice
opposite of
is in
spice.
Nefarious' machine.
But why?
I haven't a clue.
Well, Bric-a-Brac, we better go. The sooner we get those missing parts, the better for all of us.
Wait, you'll be needing the Malevolator blueprint for reference. Oh, now where's it
It's in
got
your
to?
hand, friend.
You're still holding it, Wing Commander.
Oh. Oh, that reminds me. I want to give you something that may help. a bottomless bag to carry all the parts in.
We get our bag of holding,
Thank you, Bric-a-Brac.
namely our
Splendid.
inventory.
And please, feel free to come back here anytime. We can install different things into the cutifier to see if they work, or we can just talk. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you, new friends, and good luck!
Okay. And so we can go in our inventory, and we could, for example, look at this, and we can try and work out. So we already know sugar. What's the opposite of a dagger? It's a cloak. What's the opposite of stripes? It's an American game, so the opposite of stripes is stars, etc., etc. We have to find all of these things to help build the cutifier ray. I think we're allowed out now. Or is this now open?
The door is locked.
No. Hello, gods.
Hi, guys. I'm Drew Blank, and this is my friend, Flux Wildly.
We're building a machine that's going to save Cutopia.
We're secretly building a machine that's going to save Cutopia.
Oh, jeez. These are the palace guards. You think they don't know what's going on?
Building a machine?
Cutopia?
So, what exactly do you guys do around here?
Let's show him, Sparky. Okie dokie, Chipper. 2, 3, 4. Bippity bip bip bippity ba. Bip boop bip boop bippity ba.
Ya da da da, diddly da. Ya da diddly diddly da.
Skiddly diddly dippity doo. Oops.
That's our little hello dance.
They've got a
It
key.
even has a message.
That's right. It means hello.
Here's hoping it made your trip to the palace today just a tiny bit brighter.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
You don't have to thank us.
Your smile is payment enough.
Aww.
Boy, it sure has been a tough day. Hasn't it, Flux?
Yes.
I think we can trick them into doing the dance
We
again.
sure could use some cheering up.
Mayday, mayday. Our friends have the frownies.
Quick, the dance. Oh no, wait. It hasn't been that tough.
2, 3, 4. Bippity bip bip bippity
Okay.
ba. Bip boop bip boop
Quickly,
bippity ba.
grab it.
Ya da da da, diddly.
Oh, looks like the little fellow's dropped something. Too bad.
Yoink. Okay, let's chuck it in our inventory and go invade the king's bedroom.
The door is locked.
Okay, use key. Oh my god, how do you exit the menu? On door. No? Maybe I'm in the way? Yeah, there we go. I was clicking on myself.
Well, there's one problem solved.
And 1,110 to go. Of course, that's only an estimate.
Okay, there's a puzzle with the drawers where you have to, when you press one, it opens the others. And I forget what we want to do, so we're just going to go away for the moment. There's a music box. I guess we'll steal it.
A royal music box, complete with an embossed portrait of King Hugh on the lid.
I think that we use that to make a fake royal stamp later.
Remember, open up. Don't shut down.
Up.
Go right in.
Down.
Don't be left out.
Right.
Sounds like some sort of
Left.
inspirational note.
No, I don't want to use flux. Okay, so what does this do? This one is these two. This one. Well, that's everything. Is that what I needed? Did I need to get rid of all of them? We also later remove the rug.
Wow, a secret trapdoor! Drew, you're a genius!
And we
I
tempt
think you're
the
a
footman in
genius.
here, and he
were
falls through the floor.
Looking for a trapdoor, right?
It won't open. I think it's locked on the other side.
Okay, so we're gonna get ourselves kicked out. Oops.
How dare you, sir? That is the king's personal calling cord.
Sorry about that.
See that it doesn't happen again.
Okay, no, we don't get kicked out. What else is there?
It's too small. I'd probably break it.
Okay, well, we'll send Flux up there.
Flux, I'm too big to climb that ladder. So, could you kinda go up there and dig around in Hugh's bed?
You want me to short sheet him?
No, I want you to search for anything that might be useful.
Party pooper. Hey, here's a voucher for a free costume rental at Misfits Costume Shop.
Got another item. Maybe they all need to be open, not all need to be closed. So it was these two. This oscillates those two, so... Is that it? I feel like some combination of them was meant to be... oh no, let's read the note again.
Open up.
Open
Don't
up.
Shut down. Go right in.
Open right.
Don't be left out.
I actually need to write these down. Good gosh. Notepad. Read it again.
Remember, open up. Don't
Open
shut
up.
down. Go right in.
Open
Don't be left out.
down. Right in, left out. So the only one that we want, open up, open down, right in. The right one needs to be in and none of the others. That one. Open up. Up is open. Open down. Because it's don't shut down. Right is in. And left is out. My memory says that when you solve this puzzle, this sign on this heart opens for some reason, or else the trapdoor opens. Cleric Preston. Well, the only other thing to try is that one's out. Open up, up is open. Maybe it's not a double negative. Don't close down. Let's say that it is closed down. Open up, close down, right in, but left out. Right in, but left out. What about that combination? Nope. Oh well, we'll come back to that. Hey, Salah. Goodbye, Notepad.exe.
Future home of the Royal Botanical Gardens.
I can hardly wait.
Alright, and here's the town. There's
The costume shop.
the costume shop that we found the, voucher for.
The bakery. Utopia's Tavern. The only bar I know where happy hour lasts all day.
And the arcade.
That's the arcade.
Now, the cake store, one of the brothers has been stolen by the naughty people.
Excuse me, do you...
Why, look, brother. I think we've got some new faces here in the bakery.
I'll say, welcome, fellows.
I'm Drew Blank, and this is Flux Wildly.
Pleased to meet you, fellas. We're
The Baker Boys.
So, I'm walking down the
Ray's
street,
missing.
and an old man comes up to me and asks directions to the fish market. The fish market, I say.
Don't ask me. I thought you brought the strudel.
Wait a minute. That didn't make any sense.
It didn't?
No, he's right.
All right. It's just not the same now that it's just me and me.
Just you and you?
No, me.
That's me.
Hold it, right there.
He's Doe, I'm me. We also have a middle brother named Ray.
Or at least
We did.
Our poor departed brother Ray was the one who sang the middle note, told the middle of the jokes, and ran the middle bakery.
Departed? Did Ray croak?
Croquettes?
No, he departed. One day he went out, and he never came back.
And ever since, it's been a tough go for me and me.
Where do you think Ray went?
We think he was shanghaied.
Shanghaied? Did you say shanghaied? Ray was shanghaied? Whoa! I mean, whoa! Okay, someone tell me what shanghaied means.
Someone kidnapped him?
Ah, bingo, yeah.
Well, we think it may have been nefarious, horrible henchmen.
Why would they do that?
We think maybe it was a case of mistaken identity.
So you're saying you think they meant to kidnap some other baking, singing frog?
And they all go.
So, you guys are bakers?
That's right. Me here runs the day-old bakery, and I run the day-young bakery.
Day-young bakery?
Selling bread that isn't finished yet. You know, lumps of dough.
Of course. How silly of you, Drew.
And Ray, he used to run the regular bakery.
I was perfect, yeah. After I made my dough, Ray would cook it into nice rolls and sell those in his shop.
The day after, Ray would pass the leftover rolls on to me, and I'd sell them at my place.
But now that our dear brother is gone,
Dough's dough is left uncooked.
and me's shelves are bare.
I think that's the saddest story I've ever heard.
Oh, brother.
How do you make dough?
Well, despite all your troubles, at least you have your dough, right?
Wrong.
Right after Ray disappeared, things went from bad
To extra bad.
You see, Utopia ran out of butter. And without butter, dough can't make dough.
What if you just leave out the butter?
Leave out the butter.
No butter, no dough.
Take it from me.
You mean him, right?
Well, sure. Who else?
Okay. So we've got to find their brother, and they have a piano, and memory says we need to steal some piano keys to make a fake bunny rabbit. No, make a fake... squirrel? A fake squirrel later.
Well, I guess we better be going.
Take care.
Don't talk to strangers.
Always take a sweater.
Don't forget to write.
Some sort of machine.
But I don't think we can use it yet. We hide in here when the bad guys come later?
Drew, why are we standing in an empty pantry?
I'm not sure. I guess it just seemed like a good idea at the time.
Okay, and let's make a save. Oh god. What's the save button? Oh, sweet Jesus. F5. Okay. Phew. I was very, very worried briefly. Now I think we can already win one thing in the arcade. There's like a pseudo fighting game.
I'd better speak to the cashier first. Who knows what the house rules are around here? Good day, kind sir. My name is Drew Blank, and this is Flux Wiley. Pleased to meet you. So, is this an arcade?
No, it's a flower shop. Only we're fresh out of flowers. Of course it's an arcade, you meathead!
Drew! Did you hear that? You just got dumped on by a Cutopian! Drew Blank snubbed by a sap! Oh, boy! I can't think of anything more humiliating! Wait until everybody hears about this! You'll never live it down!
Ladies and gentlemen, my friend Flux Wiley. You know, I thought Cutopians were supposed to be happy and helpful, caring and sharing. You seem, surprisingly, obnoxious.
Okay, so you found me out. I'm not from around here.
Yeah, hey, I remember you. You used to have a place like this in Zany-Doo. How come you left the homeland?
Business sucked. It's not easy to con a zany. Everyone's a wise guy.
Yeah.
So I came over here to swindle, entertain these smiley little Cutopian saps. It ain't glamorous, but it's a living.
Ripping off Cutopians. Why, that's just alrighty. Inspired. You need a partner?
He's speaking theoretically, of course.
I am?
Well, theoretically speaking. Now!
Okay, and you can ask about the different things. There's a strength tester, which we are not yet strong enough to use.
I think I know how that strengthometer thing works. You try to ring the bell, right?
Yep, that's all you gotta do to win one of the arcade's top prizes. This bottle of fine Chablis. I even got a lucky mallet right here waiting for you.
And he gives us a rubber mallet to use. Obviously does a
sure,
shitty
buddy.
job.
Whatever you say.
Oh, I remember it being rubber. Yeah, there we go.
Good effort, Drew. Even though you failed, I admire you for giving it your best shot. I don't know him. I've never seen him before in my life.
So we have to get a better mallet, and we also have to use the buff machine to buff ourselves up before we can win that one and get the bottle of Chablis.
We're back.
Oh, goody.
You can also ask about King
what
Hugh.
about that King Hugh? You gotta love him. I mean, you do. Gotta love him, right?
Oh, he's the happiest, kindest king in all Cutopia. I salute him. To tell you the truth, the guy's way too happy. Makes me want to puke. So you want to play some games or what?
Alright, and the other thing we can try and win is the
That
fighting
game in the middle isn't very popular.
Whackman? Hey, that's because it's from Zany-Doo. My furry little patrons prefer goody-goody Cutopian games like Street Fighter.
Street Fighter?
You hurl
Street Fighter.
compliments.
Figures.
That's your most popular game?
Yeah, that and Mortal Wombat.
I won't ask.
Well, don't. Now, Whackman, here's a game. And with all the time I got on my tentacles, let's just say I've gotten pretty damn good at it. In fact, I've got sort of a standing challenge. If anyone can beat me at Whackman, I'll give them one of the arcade's top prizes. This fabulous, practically gold chain.
Chain.
Gold.
Hey, that's almost valuable.
Well, I have no idea how to play Whackman, but I'm not one to shy away from a challenge. And a lot of humiliation. So, are you up for a game?
Sure, chump. You beat me, I'll give you the gold chain.
Now, the easiest way to win this is just to go all the way down So you control the height of your character. There's low, medium, high, and you throw little shooting stars. Can I have my mouse? Yes, thank you. So wherever your shield is, you dodge. And when you successfully hit the target, you lower the thing and dodge. And you can also make them run out of health. So like we just got smushed because he hit the target enough times and caused the smusher to come here. We can fight again. I always found as a kid that the optimum strategy
Don't you have to be somewhere?
was
for a game of whack man?
just go to the lowest level
I'll give you the gold chain.
and they will be killed before they kill you. Can I have my mouse back? Okay. Draw? Well, better than the loss. Try once more and we'll see if we can get the win.
Greetings, O tentacle one. Hiya, Squid. You up for a game of whack man?
Sure, chump, you beat me, I'll give you the gold chain.
Okay, victory. Player 1 rocks.
Sorry.
Give me the gold chain.
Looks like I'm the new champ.
Champ, mother's ass, I saw you cheat, but I'll give you the chain anyway, because I'm such an honest guy.
Okay, put it in our inventory. Now, do we need a chain? Was a ball one of these
Malevolator.
things? No. So I don't remember what we used the chain for, but we have a chain now. There's the pub. We haven't done the pub.
Typical. In Cutopia, even an Irish pub is about as rowdy as a tea room.
I don't know, Flux. I think that mouse over there would disagree with you. Look at him.
Away with you!
Looks like the place is a little livelier than you thought, buddy.
Ooh.
So there's a little mouse making trouble, and if you try to pick him up, he runs to the next location.
Can't
so
seem
you
to
can
catch
never.
him.
But what you can do is have Flux use
go
the
give that
mouse
mousetrap
swisher.
a whack, would you?
Check. The mouse has the mouse.
What? I remember that working.
I wonder what number...
Here's the phone. Later we have to
color
work out the
to dial.
We get given a phone number, and you've got to play like color mix to get the right colors to call the phone number. So like red plus yellow equals orange, and that lets you dial orange as the first color. That would be orange, purple, etc., etc. But we're not actually trying to ring anything yet because we don't know the phone puzzle.
Flux, go give that mousetrap a whack, would you?
Check.
I remember just like clicking him and have Flux use it, but maybe I'm childhood Blobber's memory
Looks
is
like a
failing.
cheerful crowd.
This is Cutopia. What did you expect?
The rabbits are sharing a drink.
Looks like a cheerful crowd.
And there is, of course, the bartender.
Hi there.
Hello and welcome. So glad you could make it to me lovely establishment.
My, you're looking awfully good today. Magic weather, isn't it?
Yes?
A good answer. A fine answer.
Aye, nothing short of pure dead brilliant, by the way.
Thanks?
Why, and I couldn't be better myself.
Thanks for asking.
Sure. I couldn't help but notice that your accent is, well...
First it's Irish, then it's Scottish, then it's Irish, then it's Scottish, then Irish, then Scottish, Irish, Scottish.
I think he gets the point.
Ah, yes, thank you for noticing. A lot of folks can't tell the difference.
It's my ancestry, you see.
I'm half Irish.
And half Scottish.
And all cheese.
Aye, that's right.
I suppose you could say I'm a bit of a hunk. A hunk of cheese. Woohoo!
But not a very sharp one, apparently.
Ba-dum-bum-sh. You can ask about the...
That's an interesting organ you have there.
Oh, my kilt's riding up again, isn't it?
No. I mean a piano-type organ thingy.
Ooh,
Yes,
spicy.
of course. She's a Hamlin pipe organ. Top of the line she is.
Until recently, she used to get a lot of use.
Why, the Baker boys performed in here almost every day.
Until the offy business with the brothers' disappearance.
Well, you certainly seem to have the luck of the Irish. It's quite a popular little pub we run here.
Oh, I'm sure it has everything to do with the tavern's tasteful decor.
Yes, the shamrock motif is very original.
Oh, that's very kind of you to say so, sirs. Very kind. Although...
I do have one eensy little problem.
Oh? What's eating you, laddie?
Well, that's just it, you see.
There's a moose loose about this house.
Huh?
Right here, in the tavern.
There's a moose.
You're being harassed by a very large antlered deer?
Dinna be silly.
You know what I mean.
There's a wee slicket cowering timorous beastie.
A moose.
For crying out loud.
Ah, a mouse.
Aye, a moose.
If we play the piano, I think it makes the mouse dance in place. So first, let's
Wait
make
a
the
minute.
mouse.
Did we leave that haggis in the oven?
Oh yeah. We best skedaddle.
Well, it was a pleasure meeting the two of you.
Come back anytime you fancy.
If we make the mouse move over
Just
to
too
the
fast.
underneath the mouse trap, and then play the piano, I think it makes him hypnotized or something.
Maybe I'll give the barman's organ a try.
I'm sure he'll enjoy that.
Yeah. And now we can say, Flux, squish him.
Flux, go give that mousetrap a whack, would you?
Check. Take that, you Westfleet rodent.
Now, I don't remember why we want a mouse.
Magic, by the way.
Goodness me. You used the trap.
I never meant for our wee pal to get popped.
Oh, don't worry. As soon as we bend his skull back into shape, I'm sure he'll be just fine.
Ugh, I suppose you're right. Perhaps it is for the best.
Thank you, friends, for making me tavern a peaceful, happy place again. Oh, and without further ado, here's your reward, gentlemen.
An old
gives
mug.
us an old
That's
mug.
our reward?
I know. It's maybe too much, isn't it?
But please, take it. I insist.
The both of you have earned it, so you have.
Flux, what are we going to do with this piece of junk?
I got a few ideas.
A leaky old tankard from the tavern.
Later we need to move some fluid, and I think it's not useful, but we actually use it as the weight on that trophy stand, if I remember right. You remember the trophy stand in the king's trophy room with the footman.
It's Fluffy Fluffy Bun Bun in a big hurry.
Maybe she's late for a very important date.
Let's make another save. And talk to Fluffy.
Fluffy Fluffy Bun Bun, I presume?
That's me!
She is violently saccharine.
How are you today, Fluffy?
I'm fuzzy. happy and fluffy and cute and cuddly, and I just couldn't be happier. Oopsie, I just told an itty-bitty fib. You see, ever since that bad Mr. Nefarious started messing up Cutopia with his nasty machine, I've been just an eensy bit cranky. That nasty man is ruining everything! Just look at my meadow! Nasty, nasty, nasty! It's just not fair! Oh, golly, listen to me. I'm being a great big grouchy pants. I should be welcoming you. Welcome, welcome.
Well, thanks so much.
No, thank you. I love to make special new friends. Oh, boy, is it a beautiful day?
Let's ask about Hugh.
Do you know King Hugh?
Oh, yes. I just love Huey. He's so good and wise and happy and good-looking.
Good looking?
Of course. Every bunny is good-looking in their own special way. Even you.
That's nice.
Nice is my specialty.
And we can ask about her.
So, Fluffy, what exactly do you do around here anyway?
Do? Why, my job is being the cutest little bunny in the whole wide world. My big bunny ears
Nice
are
roll,
cute.
Salah.
My little bunny bottom is cute. Why, even my teeny little poops are cute. Hooray! Hooray for me!
And I'm sure those teeny little poops smell better than flowers, right?
Do they ever? Wanna sniff my sweet fluffy bottom?
Hey, guess what?
No!
I guess Nefarious' attacks have you pretty shaken up.
Golly, yes, but it gets much, much worse. You see, some bunny gave me this cotton candy to cheer me up. But I prefer popcorn! What did I do to deserve this? I'm just a perky, cute little bunny with shiny, soft fur. Why me? Why me?
Right.
So, Bunny needs popcorn.
Considering what Nefarious has done to this meadow, I guess we should be thankful he didn't hit us.
You know, I think we have my lucky charm to thank for that.
Oh, a charm?
Oh, it's just the little rabbit's foot I carry around with me.
Flux.
Don't worry. I know he was just trying to say something nice. Like how bunnies are lucky and lovable and good to have around. Otherwise, he wouldn't have said anything at all.
Well,
Okay.
Fluffy, I'm afraid we have to go.
So if we can get popcorn, we can trade the popcorn for the cotton candy.
It's sad to see friends leave. Oh well. Oh, I'd like to give the whole world a great big fluffy bun hug. Wouldn't you?
Sure, I guess.
But you can't, 'cause you're not fluffy bun.
For which I am eternally grateful.
Alright, and then there's the Scarecrow. Now, fair warning, this will not have aged well.
Hello?
Drew, what do you think you're doing?
Well, I thought maybe, you know.
You thought this rag-clad bundle of straw was alive, didn't you?
No. Well, okay, maybe I did. It's not like I haven't seen weirder stuff.
Oh, Drew. Even in my world, the Scarecrow is just... Hello? Scarecrow.
You were saying?
Hey, did one of you minxes call me a rag-clad bundle of straw? Or did that all happen in some beastly dream? I don't know. Dreams are the strangest things, aren't they? I had to simply divine one the other day. I was floating high above the world, the wind gently cradling and caressing me as I gracefully swooped and pirouetted in the air. Oh, and through all of it, I was wearing this teal chiffon scarf that was to die for. It can be really quite devastating, waking up from a dream like that, can't it?
Yeah.
just a little bit over the top.
So, Mr. Scarecrow, what are you doing here? Just hanging around?
Hardly. If you must know, I'm watching over my babies.
Your babies?
The crows, darling. The crows.
You might want to take another look at your job description. As far as I know, scarecrows are supposed to scare crows.
For your information, I am not a scarecrow. I am a carecrow. Who do you think cares for all the little birds? Florence Nightingale?
Sounds about right.
And take it from me, bullying birds is one thing, but it takes a much stronger sort to look after them. Why, the wear and tear from throwing seed alone. Just look at these hands. Are these the hands of the idol? I don't think so, sailor. Well, I suppose it's the price I pay for not wearing rubber gloves. But have you seen the gaudy colors those things come in? Yuck. No thank you. I'd rather my hands fell off at the sleeve than be caught wearing those fashion faux pas. I know, I'm terrible, aren't I?
What about
So
King
I
Hugh?
gather you don't get to the palace much.
You gather right, honey. But I do have an occasional chat-see with King Hugh. That poor, poor man.
I really feel for the guy. It must be rough having your kingdom come under attack.
Oh, you big silly. That's the least of his troubles. I mean, just look at his ensemble.
Huh?
Those baggy royal robes. Ugh, I just cringe. I mean, you'd think a monarch could afford a tailor. Now, if I were king, having impeccable dress sense would be mandatory for all my subjects. Needless to say, I'd lead by example. And believe you me, I'd get tough on those who continue to show poor taste in their wardrobes. I'd rule with a moisturized fist and a cherry velvet glove. Oh, what a darling little world that would be, don't you think?
Sure. A fashion dictatorship headed up by a straw man? Sounds swell.
Well, I have to say, you are the smartest dressing carecrow I've ever met.
Oh, you are a sweetheart, aren't you?
Oh, I dig the cloak. It's good.
This old thing? Hate it. I call it Cape Fear. It's not like I had any choice in the matter, you know? I'd give anything for a nice new outfit.
There we
Actually,
go.
I did this cloak. I'm afraid it's all I've got. I don't suppose you boys could find it in your hearts? Oh, but no, what am I saying? I've crossed the line. I'm asking much too much.
I suppose we could help you out.
Really? Would you?
Am I hearing what I think I'm hearing? We're going clothes shopping for a scarecrow?
Tell you what, you give us a cloak and we'll get you a nice sport coat or something.
A sport coat? How positively dismal. No, this has to
Just
be the
won't
right
do.
outfit. I want something I can wear all day long and
All day
all year
long,
round,
all
but it
year
doesn't have
round.
to be out of this world. I don't want to have
Not
a
out of
hair
this
out
world,
of place,
not a
nothing
hair out of
too
place,
sappy,
nothing
and not
too
too many
sappy,
bells and whistles.
not too many
I don't
bells
want a
and
big
whistles.
top, and
Don't want a big top,
definitely no
and
cross-dressing.
no cross-dressing.
Got that?
He has
Sure.
a whole lot of
I know
rules.
exactly the outfit you need.
Yeah, so do I. A straight jacket.
It must be kind of lonely for a sociable guy like yourself, hanging around in this empty cornfield.
Yeah, I mean, face it. You could probably talk the ears off a cornstalk.
Well, you fellas certainly have my number. I do like a good chin wag. Chatting with you is so much fun. I'm having a ball. I feel I could tell you two anything, everything, and you'd understand.
Oh, good.
Don't get me wrong, I love my babies. Bless their little feathered hearts. But I'm afraid gossiping with them is a bit of a one-way street, if you know what I mean. To their credit, they are good listeners, and that's very important, as we all know. I mean, don't you just want to scream when you get stuck with someone who goes on and on and on, and doesn't let you get a word in edgeways? Yes!
So if we
about
bring you
that
a
cloak.
new outfit, you'll give us your cloak, right?
And he reminds
for a
us of the
new
rules.
Outfit, I'll give you my cloak and sing Act 2 of West Side Story.
Thanks, but we'll just stick with a cloak.
So, how does a nice Parker sound?
A parka?
We skip
What
past
kill
that?
me?
Yeah.
Okay, now, what should we bring you?
I want something I can wear all day long, but it does, I don't
We
know.
don't need the
and
rules
I
again,
don't- and-
because I remember the
Well,
answer.
at least he isn't picky.
And we do
Well,
have
we
the,
gotta be going.
All right, boys, but don't forget about your friend the Carecrow. Be sure to keep me posted. As if I wasn't already.
Ha ha ha, he's on a post. We do have the costume shop thing, so we can get him a costume, I think. And memory says this is the first time you have to dodge the bad guys, so I will make a save.
Excuse us. Excuse us.
Excuse us!
Okay, like you're excused. Oh my god! Like, where is my head today? I'm Misfit. Welcome to the Costumerama.
Good book?
Not
Hello,
even.
Misfit.
I am like a total agnostic.
No. I meant, do you like your book? Like...
Well, yeah. I mean, there's no such thing as a bad book, you know? I mean, there's like nothing more noble than the written word.
What a crazy coincidence. Why, I was just saying that to Drew here. Books are the best. They're the tops. Good old books. Oh, all those words and everything. Woo! Can't get enough of them.
Give it up, Flux. Whatever you're thinking, it's not gonna happen.
I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about, Drew. So, Misfit, how about you and I get together and, you know, read a few books by candlelight, just the two of us?
Sounds rad. It's like totally cool that you're so into reading. You wouldn't believe the amount of jerks that try picking me up, pretending they like books. Thing is, I only have to talk to them for about 5 minutes before I see right through them. I usually get so totally irked that I end up walloping them with one of my karate kicks. I'm like a total black belt.
Ha! Really? Oh no. You know what? I'm afraid I'm gonna have to take a rain check on our little reading rendezvous. You see, Drew here needs my help. And I can't just up and desert him like that.
Doesn't want his ass kicked.
Right, buddy?
That's right, buddy.
Bummer.
Now,
I really dig your costume.
she has various
Thanks.
costumes.
Business has been like totally great lately. I just finished up my Rent-A-Rama promotion and I gave out Mongo vouchers.
Mongo?
Vouchers?
For a free rental.
That's very generous of you.
No way. It's like marketing.
Can you blame him? She's smart and pretty. She loves books. She's got a good fashion sense. Why wouldn't you want to go on a date with Misfit?
King Hugh asked us to redeem his costume voucher for him.
So we can give her the voucher.
No can do. King Hugh forgot to authorize this. You know, by stamping it with his royal crest.
Wow. Sorry about that, Mrs. Fit. But since we're already here, and...
No way.
So we've only
I've gotta
completed
have this
part of the
stamped,
puzzle.
guys. I mean, otherwise someone could just, like, snag the king's voucher and try to pass it off as their own or something. Not that you guys
Not that
would
we'd be
ever do
doing
anything
that.
like that.
No! I mean, that would just be flat out wrong.
Yeah, absolutely unthinkable.
Cool. I knew you'd, like, understand.
Okay.
So what's that you're reading?
It's called Enigma. It's a book of insoluble puzzles.
Insoluble puzzles? Hey, what a blast! Say, why didn't they just make the book illegible while they were at it?
Hey, like, I'm open-minded, okay? I'll read anything.
We gotta find her a good book as well.
So, if you love books, why do you run a
Costumerama? Well, like, I love costumes, too. I mean, what could be more totally profound than to, like, transcend your physical appearance? Plus, reading and costuming are really cool together, you know? I mean, a lot of my costumes are based on something I've read.
Like the Emperor's New Clothes.
Like the one I made after I read Camus. It was based on the unreasonable silence of the universe.
That I'd like to see.
Oh, sorry. It's like out on consignment.
Bummer.
Okay, there's nothing else to talk to her for. Later when we have to hide from the bad
We are
guys,
so
I think
outta
we...
here.
Yeah, quick.
Hide in
before
the
you start
changing
talking
room?
like that all the time.
Look at all the cool get-ups.
Yeah, there's a veritable lot of them.
So I said we had to make the, we have to get something that makes ink so that we can use this thing as the royal seal on that thing. But we don't have the ink yet, and I don't remember where it is. Where else can we go and do? I think we can go left from the... God, I hate you. Come on. There's the barn with the eventual NSFW cow and goat. So to start with...
Is anybody home?
There's an
Just
old
answer
horsey.
yay or nay. And we have our answer.
Straight from the horse's mouth.
Poor guy.
Hello, ladies.
Psst, Drew, let me handle this. I'm a whiz with foreign languages. Moo! Mama be do! Hubba hubba, ring-a-ding-ding, cowabunga!
Are you speaking to us?
Yes.
Do you?
Yes, I am.
You must want some butter. I'm terribly sorry, but there isn't any more.
None at all.
Butter? No, we...
You see, the Churnatron is broken.
Hey, no big deal.
I know how upset you must be. Without butter, life is barely worth living. All of Cutopia mourns my pure, sweet creamery butter.
Unhappy day. Unhappy day.
But we will soldier on, and you must as well.
Courage.
Say, aren't you ladies supposed to be on all fours?
Oh, the nerve!
Oh my goodness!
No, that's not what I meant. Really, it's not. It's just that in my world, forget it. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to offend you.
Well, anyone with the good manners to apologize is welcome in our stable.
By the way, my name is Drew, and this here is...
Oh, it
Fox.
gets better,
This is
Salah.
me. Where are
It
my
gets
manners?
better.
I'm Marge, and this is Polly. And this machine is my lifelong friend and partner, the Churnatron.
It's a pleasure to meet all of you.
What about the
horse
horsey?
seems a little quiet.
Elmer? Yes, Elmer's special.
Special?
You know, it's a nice silo, but it isn't holding any grain, if you grasp my meaning.
No grain.
Grain? I just figured he was a total retard or something.
Sorry, ladies. Flux is special. He suffers from foot and mouth disease, if you grasp my meaning.
Huh?
So,
about
what
the
exactly
Churnatron?
happened to the Churnatron anyway?
I'm afraid it may have broken down from simple overuse. I do so enjoy making butter.
1 minute it was working fine, churning away. Then all of a sudden a metal thingamabob flew off. We looked everywhere, but we couldn't find it.
If only we had a way of getting that part. Without it, my life is meaningless.
You know, Marge, meaning, purpose, all that stuff is overrated. Hell, just ask Flux here. His life is completely pointless, and he's loving every minute of it.
You betcha, sweet Bippy. As a revered Zanian philosopher once said, those who seek meaning in their lives are...
What the...
He was run over by a runaway ice cream truck before completing his last work. But for all us Zanians, there is profound meaning to be found in his senseless, untimely death.
I know what you're trying to do, and I thank you. You're good people. But I'm afraid for a domesticated bovine, life is empty when you have a sack full of souring milk.
Amen.
Last
Did you say
one.
the Churnatron was broken?
Yes, I'm afraid the poor thing is on the fritz, and has been for quite some time. Oh, it seems like an eternity since my last milking. I don't mind telling you that my rosy red swollen udders are in desperate need of a good sucking from old Journey here.
Actually, I mind you telling me that.
You see, we were a team. Together, we made the sweetest, purest butter in all of Cutopia. Without my partner in cream, all I have left are my
Partner in
memories.
cream.
Look, I'm sure it's a real shame about Mr. Suck here, but there's more to life than butter. Right, Drew?
All right. I mean, you've got this quaint little barn to live in and all the hay you could ever want and Phlox.
Did we mention this lovely barn? Ooh, besides, you could have a career in the beef business. A short one, of course.
It's sweet of you to try to cheer us up.
Oi.
But butter is my life. Until the Churnatron is fixed, things just won't be the same.
Okay. Nope.
So long, ladies.
We have to move along. Move along? Get it?
That's a very bad joke.
Are they making fun of us?
Of course not, Polly. These are our friends.
Comments like that make me feel like I'm about 3 feet high.
You are about 3 feet high.
Cool. For a second there, I thought I developed a conscience.
You can search the haystack, but we don't succeed.
This is useless. I don't think I'll be able to find anything just digging through a haystack.
Later on we get a magnet, and the magnet can find the missing part from the haystack from memory. And then here's the little chipmunk thing that we have to make a fake chipmunk for.
The door to the squirrel's treehouse.
We can't go this way until we fix the briar patch.
That's a Malevolandian briar patch. Hedgium thornius et ouchum.
Because there's like... Oh no, there is a path to the left. And Mr. Wolf gets in the way, if I remember?
You doing, gents?
Hello.
Lovely day for a stroller, ain't it? BB Wolf at your service.
BB Wolf.
Short
Big
for
Bad.
Big Bad.
Catchy.
And practical. Big Bad is a real mouthful.
Another crack like that, my friend, and you'll be the mouthful. With whom do I have the treasure speaking?
I'm Drew Blank, and he's Flux Wildly.
Pleased to eat. Meet you.
That's nice. Anyway, we'd better be going.
Stick around a memento, fellas. I got a little flavor to ask you. See, I'm having some friends for dinner this evening, and I was hoping you might bring me a bottle of tasteful vino to accompany my ripe host. Without my evening glass of wine, I get a little testies, if you snatch my drift.
Hey, I can feel a little testes myself when the mood takes me.
Consider your drift firmly snatched, Mr. Wolf.
Please call me BB. I persist.
So we got to get him the
All right,
wine
BB.
from
Sure
the
to keep an eye out
shop,
for some wine.
from the arcade guy.
Pardon me, friends, but I do believe there's been a small incommunicado. See, I'm not asking you to keep an eye out. I'm telling you to bring me some stinking wine if you want to get through these woods alive.
Okay.
Good. Now I want to wish you and your friend good luck in your missionary.
That's real big of you, BB.
Of course, everything about me is big.
That's funny. I was just thinking, what big eyes you've got.
All the better for seeing how you ain't got my wine yet. Get going. Ciao.
He is the big bad wolf after all. Okay, so that's the evil land, and if we go up, we can go to Zany Land.
Look, Drew! It's Zany Doo! That's where I live.
But we have to solve the puzzle about how to power the elephant.
I don't think that will work. Looks like a gear shift. It's in neutral.
Yeah, it's empty. And the elephant is sad.
Well, technically speaking, we're somewhere, but I guess it's not the somewhere you had in mind.
So we have to get some jumping beans, and we put one of the jumping beans there, if I remember. We can't get the mallet till we go to Zany-Doo, and we can't get Buff till we go to... Oh god, stop your screaming, bunny rabbit. And we can't get Buff till we go to Zany-Doo, so we can't do the mallet puzzle. We needed to find ink before we can do the clothes puzzle for the Scarecrow. Ah! We can try the old... Come on, I said go over here. We can try the old flagon on the, super grow stuff.
I'm not going to stick my hand in there.
Of course not, but what if we used old flagon?
Uh-oh. I think I'll need to use something a little less leaky.
Yes. And this means that we now need to complete the footman puzzle. So we've got to trick the footman out of the room so that he will let us steal the watering can so that we can use it on the... use it to hold the super grow stuff. Because the flagon doesn't do a good enough job by itself. Get out of the way, Lux.
It won't open. I think it's locked on the other side.
Okay, let's double check
Remember,
this.
open up.
Open up.
Don't shut down.
Open
Go
up.
right in.
Shut down.
Don't be
right
left
in.
out.
Left out. I think open up. Shut down. Right in. Left out. Let's try and get that state to occur. The trouble is that there's a double negative on don't shut
Remember,
down.
open up. Don't shut down. Go right in. Don't be left out.
And then it's don't left out. So open up, don't shut down, right in, don't left out. Which, correcting for the double negatives, is open up. Not shut is open, so open down, right in, left in. Because not out is in. So let's try that. Open up. Open down. So we want the top and the bottom open, but these two in. Like that.
Hey! We open a secret passage.
Okay.
I guess reorganizing your sock drawers can pay off after all.
Secret passage. Secret tunnel. Now I ask Flux to stand on the floorboard and then I fling him up.
Go stand on that loose floorboard for a second, okay?
Sure, buddy. Whatever you say.
Yeah.
Flux!
Well, that opens the trap
You did
door.
it! Wow, that was hard.
The leap?
The floor.
And now that this is open, we can re-thingy
Nice
that.
cover-up.
And it's not clear that there's a, We've basically made a trap for the footman, and we ring the footman's bell. And then this time he falls down the trap that we've prepared.
Huh?
No.
Yes!
Whoops. Oh dear. Ouch. Predictable. Huh? How inconvenient. That would do it.
And then we can go down there.
Mr. Footman, if you can hear me, let me assure you that there was a very, very good reason for us setting up that little booby trap.
Yeah, we needed a good laugh.
Thank you, Salah. I think it has really lovely voice lines, so I'm happy with it being louder than a lot of the time for a lot of the other games. Because that's like the most charming thing about this game was, compared to things that had come before, because it was on a CD, and it could have the space for all the FMV, and it could have a space for all the voice lines and voice acting, that it was... Yeah, that's like one of the most charming things about it. Now that the footman isn't here, we can go up to the trophy room. I'll lower it just a little bit. There. Now we can take the watering can, and it closes the door.
That's King Hugh's little way of saying,
"Don't take my trophies, you miserable thieves!"
And swap that out for the shitty tankard.
Perfect. Looks like this is the one that got away. A herring.
Ah! I'm like... I remember having to get a soul,
My
because
lovely.
one of the things in here is a heart, and we have to get a soul, a kind of fish. And there's another kind of fish.
A herring.
And it's red. It's a literal red herring. Anyway, now that we have the watering can, we can fix the, we can use that to do the super gross stuff and clear the briar patch. Yep, now we gotta go fill it up with the super gross stuff first. Yes, Flux, I'm sorry, I went the wrong way. Grab watering can, use watering can on super grow.
Oh, yuck.
And then we use super grow on the briar patch, if I remember right, and it kills it.
That briar patch is healthy enough already.
Okay. I remember killing the briar patch. What if we use it on the pepper plant?
Think I should fertilize this pepper plant?
Nah, looks pretty healthy already.
Well, I'll be. What am I forgetting?
I guess the nut's not up for grabs.
We need the jumping beans for that. Old man memory, indeed. It's been like 20 years since I played this game. So I don't think I'm doing too poor a job, honestly. I think I'm doing a pretty okay job of remembering these puzzles. Where do you get the jumping beans? I feel like you phone somewhere for the jumping beans. But the phone puzzle comes after you get to Xanadu.
I believe the point was, he doesn't want the mouse around. An unconscious and slightly scruffy mouse. a Hamelin pipe organ. I can't seem to keep my hands off this organ.
I've been there, buddy.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Excuses. They're not excuses, they're the truth. Where did the beans come from then? Maybe it's fertilizer? Does the smell make the elephant want to go away?
I don't think that will work.
No. Oh, it's a mouse. Elephants are scared of mice.
That's the most ridiculous contraption I've ever seen.
Of course it is. It's the Zany Doo shuttle.
Solution found. He's scared of the mouse. He's scared, but he's not scared enough.
Doesn't work with an unconscious mouse.
Do we wake the mouse up with the fertilizer?
Sorry, little fella, but it's time to wake up and smell the fertilizer.
Yes, and now we can scare the elephant?
We're going to Zany Doo. I love going to Zany Doo.
All right.
There yet?
Okay, welcome to Zany Doo.
Zany Doo.
Where seldom is heard an
An
intelligible
intelligible word and the mango and diesel souffle.
The national anthem?
Yup. Home on deranged.
Home on deranged. So there's a gym. Jim's gym.
An advertisement for a whack me contest.
So here's the telephone puzzle. iPad. So the color is blue, purple, red, orange, yellow, green, orange. The problem is that it isn't just it's not just a case of knowing this. It's a big test of do you remember everything about this world so far? So like one of the questions is what color fish is on the left-hand shoulder of the fish guard, and what color fish is on the right-hand shoulder of the fish guard. And there's tons of other questions like that about the world. So I might as well note that down while we're here. Fish guard. His left is red, is right, is Lello.
Excuse me, sir.
Outhouse security. I'll have to ask you gentlemen to step away from the rest facility.
Oh, yeah? Or else what?
Citizens, in my capacity as an outhouse security professional, this Flushing establishment and its surroundings are within my jurisdiction. In short, from where you stand, I am the law. As such, I am authorized to deal with scoundrels, gangsters,
on the left,
charlatans,
yes, not
miscreants,
his left.
rapscallions, ne'er-do-wells, and all other troublemakers as I see fit. This would include
right.
mercilessly beating you about the head with the shovel.
I think we better just do whatever he says.
I swear, if it wasn't for the fact that I'm a pitiful coward, I'd step back a few feet and flip him off. Big time!
Right. Save as Toonstruck notes. Okay. Keep talking to him. No? Yes.
Let me get this straight. You're guarding this outhouse?
Correct. No one is allowed inside until the clock strikes the end of my shift. Xanadu Penal Code Section 7, subparagraph 12.
But what if it's an emergency?
A fish flushing emergency?
Fish flushing?
Well, yeah. What else would we do in there?
Sir, I would caution you that entering an outhouse for any reason other than to flush fish would be considered toileting with intent, for which I can and will cause you pain.
Hey, what else would we do in there? Right, Flux?
Look,
what is the toilet?
Just want to flush some fish. Is that so wrong?
I believe I've made it very clear to you two that fish flushing hours are over. Come back after the Xanadu clock has chimed out the end of my shift. At that time, I shall spend exactly 30 minutes perambulating to my residence, and after ensuring that my dwelling is tidy and secure, will retire for the evening. Until then, I shall guard this flushing establishment with the selfless devotion expected of an outhouse security professional.
How about a bribe?
What could you possibly offer me to make me break the law, and in so doing tarnish the spotless reputation of the toilet sentry?
Drew?
Satisfaction of knowing you've helped someone in need?
So long, gentlemen.
Nice one, buddy.
Pity. I thought you were about to offer me a comfy chair.
Yes, we can get that. Just let us in.
Attempting to bribe an outhouse security professional is in direct violation of Xanadu Penal Code Section 5, subparagraph 13. Cease and desist, or ready your hiney for the mother of all spankings.
So, we really can't go inside?
We promise not to make a mess.
You can neither go inside and make a mess, nor go inside and not make a mess.
But what about making a mess and then going inside?
The Xanadu clock will signal the end of my shift. At that point, and not a second earlier, you and your friend will be free to fish flush.
Boy, that is one dedicated security guard.
I'll say.
No, I mean really dedicated. The Xanadu clock is broken. It hasn't chimed in years.
He's been on guard for
That's
years.
a hell of a shift. I'll bet he's pooped.
Could be. Plus, he's probably tired.
Xanadu Civil Code Section 5, subparagraph 25. In the unlikely event that the Xanadu clock is broken, an outhouse security professional may be relieved from his duties by the commode commandant. The commandant is easily identified by his purple complexion and green glasses.
Officer, 10 hut. I'm relieving you from your duties. Dismissed.
As an outhouse security professional, I am exposed on a daily basis to the scum of this world, to the dregs of society, and by this I mean, of course, the general public. There isn't a scam, swindle, or sting I haven't seen, heard, or smelled, so I find your commode commandant routine painfully transparent. P.S. Any future attempt to pose as an outhouse security officer, senior or otherwise, will result in the prompt insertion of my fist into your eye socket.
Lieutenant Blank, 10 hut. Retreat!
Look, we don't even know what time your shift ends. Can you just slip away and take a quick look at the clock and see if your shift is over?
I can't leave my post to look at clocks. Civil Code Section 8, Part...
But if you checked the clock and it really was fish flushing time, then you wouldn't actually have left your post. Because, technically, you would have already been off duty. Am I right?
Could you repeat that?
Just what kind of idiot do you two think I am?
Last one.
Officer, I just want you to know we're both very impressed by the fine job you're doing here.
Thank you, citizen. Now please, move along and...
However, I think it's only fair to inform you that the clock you've been waiting to hear strike the end of your shift. You know, so you can go home to your loved ones, maybe get a little rest, watch a ball game. Well, it's broken.
It hasn't chimed in years. Years!
So you see, your shift was over a long, long time ago.
Xanadu Penal Code Section 3, subparagraph 17. No citizen shall knowingly deceive or otherwise mislead, defraud, hoodwink, or dupe an outhouse security professional in the course of his, her, or its duty.
Hey, I have never hoodwinked.
I wouldn't dream of duping.
Or said security professional shall raise a big hairless bump on the aforementioned citizen's noggin and or noggins.
Have a nice day, officer.
Yeah, a nice never-ending day.
Okay, there's
We
nothing
have
more to
go.
be said.
But before we do, I want you to know that talking to you has been like beating my head against a brick wall. Only more so.
Thank you, citizen. It's been a pleasure thwarting your illicit activities.
Okay, we can talk to Jim.
No, not like that.
Hi there. I'm Drew. And this is my friend Flux.
Oh, look. 2 scrawny stick figures have wandered accidentally into my world-famous gym by accident. You two are obviously looking for the dress shop down the street. You will recognize it by the sign reading, "Yes, girls, come inside now. We have petite sizes."
Let me guess. You're Jim.
Ooh, I am becoming flabbergasted. To my surprising, your little monkey head actually contains a tiny brain.
Actually, my species parted ways with the monkeys a long time ago. Then we started to use tools, grow vegetables, and domesticate lesser mammals, such as the canines.
Ha ha! While the monkey man grows vegetables, I am growing muscles.
I don't think he has any idea what I was talking about.
Yeah, well, that makes 3 of us.
Not 2, it makes 3 of them. What about the
What's that
Pumpatron?
big machine in the corner?
You are looking at the ultimate piece of bodybuilding equipment, the Pumpotron. Guaranteed to be beating even the most pathetic loser into a powerful specimen of manhood.
Hey, Drew, listen to that. Sounds like there's hope for you after all.
Sorry, Charlie. The equipment is only for club members.
Great. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and join up.
Wrong again, Pee-wee man. Membership is by invitation only. My invitation.
And, we're not invited.
Bingo, puny wimp runt.
And we can ask him about his
What's all the
equipment.
gymnastics stuff for?
That is my personal equipment. I use it to demonstrate my agility and grace.
If you ask me, all those bars and things look kind of dangerous.
To a clumsy, bumbling monkey like you, yes. But for me, my routine is as easy as 1, 2.
Say, Jim, could you possibly do us a small favor?
What is it that you are wanting? Speak, stick figure man.
Well, I was just wondering if maybe Flux and I could see your routine.
All right, I suppose I can be giving you a quick demonstration.
Oh boy, I can hardly be waiting.
Let me step out the way. So, vault. Parallel bars. He sticks the landing. What isn't to like?
Wow! That was amazing! You could be famous! I mean, any circus would kill for a dog act like that. Ugh. Well, it's time for us to go. Hey, we must have been here several months in dog years.
Do not be getting attitude, smarty slacks, or I will be having no choice but to pound you into a puddle with teeth.
Okay. So what we have to do is later we get the butter, and we sabotage his gym equipment by putting butter here, and then he gets himself a little bit hurt, and while he's hurt we can use the Pumpatron to get buff.
Faster, slug.
Now, he didn't actually tell us what time we have to make on the clock. Meanwhile,
There. That should do it. Who's there?
It is I, your malevolence. 1,000 pardons, but I have detected a new presence in Qtopia.
I don't have time for more news of rabbits. I have work.
This is no rabbit. I've never sensed any creature quite like this before.
I see. Is it, dangerous?
It seems harmless. So far.
Good, good, but keep watching it. I'm not in the mood for meddlers. I need time to recharge the machine for my next strike.
Yes, my liege.
so the baddies know we exist. I don't remember the gecko. Hello, little gecko.
Vultures make me nervous when they hang around like that.
We get a bit of food and we poison it with the fertilizer and then we feed it to the vulture and he dies, if I remember correctly. And until we do that, he won't let us have the side.
I don't think the vulture will let me.
Yeah. We can adjust the time. Is that it? No. Well, we'll have to keep searching until they tell us what time is the actual time the guard knocks off.
Whoa!
Oh, I forgot that you have to actually go through the one that's lit up. Else it jumps you back out.
Hi there, guys.
He's Warp, I'm Woof. Welcome to Whack Me.
Not Acme, Whack Me.
Great place you have here.
Oh, Whack Me is just kind of a natural extension of Warp and me's hobby, see?
What hobby is that?
Beating the living crap out of each other for grins. One day we realized, hey, here we are beating the living crap out of each other. But what's in it for us? And then Warp said, you know, Woof, wouldn't all self-respecting zanies just give their eye teeth for the opportunity to beat the living crap out of each other with the same style and finesse as us? Well, actually, Warp just kind of chuckled this weird chuckle, but I knew what he meant.
And so, Whack Me was born. Abuse tools by the experts.
Exactly. We can put our names on Whack Me products with confidence because we've tested every item personally over and over on each other.
You're obviously a shrewd businessman.
Hey, we saw a market niche and we filled it. And zany dude, turn around and you step on someone who needs an anvil.
It's been a while since I was in here. Anything new?
Anything new? You hear that, Warp? Anything new? Are you kidding, mister? You turn around, we got something new every day.
I thought it was turn around, you step on somebody who needs an anvil.
Don't get smart, son. Stay the way you are.
So, what is it?
Our latest prototypes are in the case there. They aren't for sale just yet. But we'd be more than happy to demonstrate them for you.
Please, yes. Demonstrate the punchy thing.
We'd love to see a demonstration of that boxing glove.
Memory says this ends up with him
Satisfaction is our middle name.
smacking out the cat, and we can steal the stars.
Correct. Now listen up. With the simple press of a button, this glove will smash the living daylights out of any unsuspecting sucker skull. The chump on the receiving end is guaranteed to see stars every time. Crush all you want, folks. This glove is built to outlast your victims' heads blow after beautiful blow. Observe. Note the quality of our genuine synthetic leather.
Quickly, stars, stars, stars.
I'm sure he has plenty more where these came from.
So that's one of the parts that we've found now. Can I not put it in the inventory?
Stars.
Thank you, because stars are the opposite of stripes, as we are all true Americans at heart.
Hi, guys. How's business?
Painful.
Glad to hear it.
And what about
look at that flower?
the flower?
This is not your garden variety squirting flower. Why sprinkle your buddy with plain old water when you can douse him with an unhealthy portion of extra strength acid? Show him, Warp.
Okay, and what about the cigar?
demonstrate one of those cigars?
Absolutely, but be warned, this is no mere exploding cigar. This is the Fat Man of Trick Stogies. Smoking this sucker is real bad for your health. Best of all, it's guaranteed to go off in your mouth, not in your hands. Check it out.
And what about the itching powder?
That powder looks interesting.
That's our patented shake and flake itching powder. Sure, lots of stuff can make you itch, but our powder has a special added ingredient, Lepro C. I guarantee it'll give you a lot more than a little tingle. Ready, War?
Okay, and what about the Gift-O-Matic?
What's that machine in the corner?
That little beauty is the one and only free-fall Gift-O-Matic. Just push the button to start it, then stop it at the gift you want by pushing the button again.
And we
It's
use
our little
this-
way of saying a big thank you to our valued paying customers.
We use this to,
Well, guys, I'm afraid we have to get going.
I always hate to see our friends
get
leave,
some
especially
items
when
and
they
trade
help
them
all.
around.
Come again soon.
So, like, normally in a game like this, you gain more items in your inventory. What this is you get one, you use it to go do a puzzle, then you bring it back and trade it for another one, if I remember, right?
Mind if I use your gift machine?
I certainly do, friend. That machine is for our paying customers.
But I am a paying customer. Don't you remember? Just the other day, when I bought all that stuff?
No, but I'll tell you what, son. Just show me that whack-me stuff you're talking about, and I'll be happy to let you use our fine machine.
Okay, so I think we have to do the phone order for the jumping beans. We get the jumping beans, we bring them here, we use the jumping beans to prove that we have bought something, and then we can trade for these. Or we get the free Gifto stuff temporarily. Nope. No.
Perfectly round butthole. Perfectly round butthole.
Oh, this is for later when we get the fast travel system. Rather than having to walk between the three areas, there's like a pothole teleporter thing. We'll try talking to the fish man one last time.
Hello again.
Good day, gentlemen. I trust you two are just passing through.
Seriously, officer, the clock is broken.
We're not making this up!
Watch it, boys. My trigger fist is getting itchy.
Thank you, sir.
Look, the least you could do is tell us what time your shift is over, Flatfoot. Mr. Flatfoot? Mr. Flatfoot, sir? So, no flushing until we hear the right number of chimes, huh? Well, thanks for all your help, sir. I'll just be going.
Alright.
Can we just flush one little...
I thought I made it very clear that an outhouse security professional doesn't until he hears the correct number of then, and only then. Get it?
Got it.
Good.
Yep. No, he's not going to tell us.
See you later.
Good day, travelers. May your journey be pleasant, and may your flushes be authorized.
I forget where the information is, or if you're just supposed to try every possible o'clock.
That path on the right is the way to whack me.
Say what?
That path on the right is the way to whack me.
Yeah, I
Say
know.
what?
I'm not asking you to tell me about it. I'm asking you to go there, please.
That's the Zany Doo clock. That's the Zany Doo clock.
Well, I'm not remembering the solution to this. Doing, doing, doing. Yes. We can go try and do the phone puzzle though. Okay. It's really time to break out the notepad. Because we're going to want to be writing down the questions so that we can go look up the things that we need. The code was blue, purple, red, orange, yellow, green, orange.
Welcome to Acme's Not Everyone's a Winner contest. It's easy to play. Just listen to each question and then, using your Touch Hue phone, dial in the answer. Ready? Question 1. What color is Jim's fur?
Jim is blue. But we'll write down them so we can check.
What color are the fishtails on top of the outhouse?
I think the fishtails are yellow.
Question 3. Besides white, what color is Warp's fur?
Warp is orange. He was the cat in the Acme place.
Question 4. What color fish can be found on the right shoulder of a toilet sentry's uniform?
So his right shoulder is red.
Question 5. What color is Wolf's collar?
Wolf is blue. I'm going to assume his collar is red.
And our final question is, on the Zany Doo sign, what color is the arrow pointing to Jim's gym?
Nah, no idea. We'll go with yellow. But I'll write that down. Zany Doo, arrow, colors. And then we'll go look those up. Sorry.
Sorry, you
Yeah.
did not answer all of our questions correctly. But please, call again soon.
Okay, we can go find out what these things are actually colored. But first, let's make a save here so that we can just teleport back. Please, anything but Fluffy Bun Bun. Come on. Okay, so the Zany do arrow colors are red towards Whack Me / clock. They are yellow to the outback. And it is blue towards Jim's gym. Let's go check all the people's collars color. So he don't have no collar. Goal? No, the goal at the moment is solve the phone puzzle. Oh, too slow. There we go. It's green! Wolf was orange. Warp, sorry. Jim is purple. With green collar. Hi, Wolsala. Oh, you've changed the command. Yeah, I need to have some nostalgic fun today, because a friend's doggo had to be put down this morning. And I'm a bit sad because of that. Rest in peace, doggo. Oh yeah, we were gonna teleport. What's the load button? 6? There we go. Okay, telephone call, and it was blue, purple, red, orange, yellow, green, orange. Okay, let's try this again.
Welcome to Acme's Not Everyone's a Winner contest.
I've heard this phone call so many times. I had so much trouble with this puzzle as a kid.
And then, using your touch hue phone, dial in the answer. Ready? Question 1. What color are the floor tiles inside Jim's gym?
Okay, so there's one we hadn't seen before. We'll go with blue. Jim's gym floor tiles.
What color are the Rocky Mountains of the way out back?
The mountains are orange.
Question 3.
But we'll check if they're red. They might be red rather than orange. Wolf is white and purple. No.
Question 4. What color fish can be found on the left shoulder of a toilet sentry's uniform?
No, Jim is blue, but Wolf is purple with green collar. And I didn't pay attention to what that question was asking, so we'll just go with yellow. For the moment, we're just trying to find more of the questions.
Question 5.
5.
What color are the plant pots outside Wacky?
Plant pots. Plant pots outside Whack Me. Okay, we'll go with red.
And our final question is, on the Zany Do sign, what color
So
is
we know
the
that
arrow
one.
pointing to Whack Me?
Whack Me arrow is red.
Sorry, you
Yeah.
lose. Thanks for
But we
playing.
found more of the questions, so we're not entirely unhappy. So let's go find out these new questions. So, potted plants, floor tiles, and the Rocky Mountains. I think the mountains are orange, but maybe they count as red. And you know what? This time we will make a save over at Zany Do, so if we have to check anything else out, we can teleport using save states. Yeah, little grumpy chipmunk.
That's the most ridiculous contraption I've ever seen.
Of course it is! It's the Zany Doo Shuttle!
Okay, so pot plants. They are purple. Purple pots, green plants. Okay, we wanted... Oh, too slow. Too slow. Okay, let's go check the outback. I'd say that's orange. I don't know about you. And it's not like I can right-click on them to inspect them and ask what color. And let's go check out that floor tiles. The tiles are blue.
No, not like that.
It's blue, just like Jim. Okay. And the fishtails on the outhouse were yellow. Let's save state. Save game, new save. Zany color. And then teleport to the other one. And see if we can't win this at last. Blue. Purple. Red. Orange. Yellow. Green. Orange.
Welcome to Acme's Not Everyone's a Winner contest. It's easy to play. Just listen to each question, and then, using your Touch Hue phone, dial in the answer.
All right.
Ready? Question 1. What color are the floor tiles
Blue.
inside Jim's gym?
Just like Jim.
Question 2. What color are the Rocky Mountains
Orange.
of the way out back? Question 3. Besides white, what color is Whoop's fur?
Wolf is purple. With a green color.
Question 4. What color fish can be found on the
Left
shoulder
shoulder.
of a toilet sentry's uniform?
So his left, our right. His left is yellow.
Question
Is this a
5.
game from your childhood too, Super Cheese?
Pots outside Whack-Me.
The plant pots were purple. No!
And our final question is, on the Zany Do sign, what color is the arrow pointing to
Not
Whack-Me?
quick enough. Whatever, doesn't matter, we have to do it again.
Sorry, you lose. Thanks for playing.
Yeah. So we try again. Hang up. Call again. Blue. Purple. Red. Orange. Yellow. Green. Orange. Okay.
Welcome to Whack-Me's Not Everyone's a Winner contest. It's easy to play. Just listen to each question, and then, Using your touch hue phone, dial in the answer. Ready? Question 1. What color are the Rocky
Orange.
Mountains of the way out back? Question 2. What color is Jim's fur?
Jim is blue.
Question 3. What color are the fishtails on
Yellow.
top of the outhouse? Question 4. What color is Wolf's collar?
Wolf's collar is green.
Question 5. What color fish can be found on the left shoulder
His
of
left.
a toilet sentry's uniform?
Which is our right. His left is yellow.
And our final question is, on the Zany Do sign, what color
Whack me
is the
arrow?
pointing to whack me?
Red.
Congratulations! You win! Your fabulous Whack Me prize should be arriving right
Alright.
now.
So these are jumping beans.
Whack me jumping beans.
And now we can use the jumping beans to prove that we've purchased something from the store. And we can then use that to get the magnet. The magnet lets us solve the haystack. I forget what's... Oh no, the haystack lets us get the butter. The butter lets us... The butter lets us beat up Jim, which lets us use his workout machine and get buff. We then trade the magnet for the hammer. Between the big hammer and the fact that we're buff, we can win the strength contest in the arcade. And that then gives us the wine to go take to Mr. Big Bad Wolf.
Paying customers only, friend. Just show me that Whack Me product you were telling me about, and you'll be on your way to free gift excitement.
Well, I use Whack Me product on you.
I believe these Whack Me jumping beans prove that I'm a paying customer.
Why, yes, they do. Help yourself to the gift-o-matic. She's all yours.
Okay. Now this is a timing puzzle. You just got to press the button when you want it. So I want the magnet to start with.
We have a winner. You'll be taking home our top prize. Whack Me Mega Magnet with our patented no-slip grip. Easy on-off switch and more pull than your local elected official.
And we can use this to go fix the, or find the part in the haystack. Only thing I'll say is after playing Grim Fandango like the remaster, being able to run from screen to screen without having to walk, oh my, is it a convenient thing. Okay, so we want to... Oh, I went too far. We're meant to use the magnet on the... I'm ahead of myself. We're meant to use the magnet at the farm. Yeah, shut up. Shut up, Fluffy Bun Bun. Come on. Into the farm. Okay. Magnet on haystack.
Aha! Like they always say, there's more than one way to search a haystack.
Fix the Churnatron, and
this
this
what
is a
you're
little
looking
bit
for?
NSFW.
You sweet dear thing! You found the Churnatron's missing part!
Oh, you sweet dear thing!
My goodness, I'm so excited. I've got butterflies in my stomachs. Why, I'm lactating with delight. Excuse me, gentlemen. Oh! Butter! Oh, I don't know how to thank you. Oh, or actually, I do. Take the very first 2 sticks. 1 for each of you.
Thanks.
So one we need for making bread,
can't
and one we
wait
need
to
for ruining
taste it.
Jim. So now we can go make Jim. We'll both trade the magnet for the hammer and make Jim crash, and then use the Pumpatron. So first, let's trade the magnet for the hammer. I don't remember needing the magnet for anything else. We can always trade it back if we do.
You, my friend, are the lucky winner of a Whack Me Ultimallet. Pound for pound, the best quality bludgeoning device in existence today.
Oh, I thought we had to trade them. Okay, we get to keep the magnet. That means I might as well get the last thing as well. It shows you on my memory.
Congratulations, chum. Let's give this guy a hand. Or at least a glove.
I don't think this will help me right now.
I don't think the last thing was anything.
This is a
Yeah.
business, not a charity.
Okay. So we got all the items. Let's go sabotage Bill's gym equipment and make him crash. Oh, sorry, Jim. Jim. So use butter on gym equipment.
Almost everything is better with butter.
And then ask him to be a show-off again.
Jim, oh, buddy.
Do not be mistaking me. I am not some kind of aging friend of yours in any way.
Boy, that routine of yours sure looked dangerous. I mean, if it were me, I'd be afraid I'd break my neck. But then you don't have one, so I guess you don't have to worry.
There is no danger to me. I am keeping my equipment in perfect condition, much like my body.
In that case, if it's no trouble, I sure would like to see your routine again.
All right, I will be performing for you, to be showing you what you can never hope to achieve.
This time with butter.
Leaving so soon?
Come
Okay.
again when you can't stay longer.
We can use the Pumpatron and get buff.
So how does it feel to be in tippy-top physical condition?
Do you have any aspirin?
Okay, and now we can go win the strength contest in the arcade. So, meanwhile. The bad guy zappifies the barn, seeing as we've finished everything, all the puzzles to do with the barn. He didn't zappify the scarecrow because we haven't finished with the scarecrow yet. And we can go find out just how much more NSW the barn becomes when it's evil, as opposed to the happy, friendly version of the barn.
Polly?
Mistress Marge
And Punisher Polly.
Divas of Destruction.
Hello, ladies.
Ladies,
Well, not technically speaking, of course.
whip my cream.
Mafarius hit the barn, didn't he?
I guess a half dozen times.
And I've never felt better. Harder, harder. Tenderize this side of beef.
Bad cow! Bad cow! Take that!
Flux, we can't just stand here.
You're absolutely right. Flux Whipping Boy Wildly, reporting for duty.
You guys...
Harder! My hide's getting numb.
Oh yeah, we can ask about Elmer
Yeah,
Super
I know.
Cheese. Just a
Cow
sec.
wearing leather. It's just not right.
Begging your forgiveness, mistress, but I can't whip any harder.
Then use something else, you worthless insect.
But I've already tried everything in the barn.
You got anything we can use? Pliers? Staple gun? Flamethrower?
I think I might have some toenail clippers.
Forget it. Mince my meat.
So if we ask about Elmer,
Say, where's Elmer?
Yeah, it's not like him to move.
Elmer? That's a sticky question.
Very sticky.
I haven't seen Elmer for quite a while, but he's certainly around here somewhere.
you'll notice
Get
that the
feeling they're not telling
Churnatron
us something?
has been
That's okay.
replaced with a glue
What I think
machine.
it is, we didn't want to know anyway.
More, you sack of mutton!
What's wrong with your Churnatron? Call me crazy, but I swear it's making glue.
Course it is, can't you read? It's a gluatron. With it, I'm making the finest glue in the world. The quickest drying, the strongest smelling. I know you want it, but you can't have any. That ridiculous whip. There's got to be something better.
We have to find a feather that she uses to torture the cow with instead of the whip.
Well, see you later. It's been disturbing.
Careful with that whip. You could hurt somebody.
Yeah, if we try and take some, she whips
Glue
up.
is something you earn, slug. What have you done for us lately?
More.
One thing
What
I
a
will see is, can
disaster.
we give them the hammer? What do they say
Mince
about the
my
hammer?
meat. Give it to me, pathetic worm! We tried that before! I'm numb to that kind of abuse.
Okay,
I
the giant
need
hammer
a
isn't good
new,
enough.
Unbearably delectable form of torture.
Okay, now that we're buff, we can win the strength contest in the arcade. Let's make a save. Okay, and we use hammer with strengthometer.
Mind if I take a whack at that strengthometer?
Sure, go ahead. Here's your lucky mallet.
No thanks. I brought my own.
Hey, nobody said nothing about bringing your own freaking mallet. Besides, that clunky thing isn't gonna get you anywhere. Like my old pop used to say to me, fingers You stupid, good-for-nothing little creep. Always use the right tool for the job. And by the way, you smell like crap. Wise guy, my pal.
I'll bet.
Now, I suggest you put that down before I...
Remember, this is Utopia.
Before you hurt your poor little back. Oh, but if you want to use it, just go right ahead. Yes! What? That's impossible. I mean... Well... Congratulations. You don't think I'm impressed. You know what they say about guys who need big balance.
Okay, Squid Boy, where's our Chablis?
Yeah, here. Take your...
Thank you.
Hey, this isn't Chablis. This says it's Captain Blowhard's prune wine.
Yeah, and I hope you both choke on it.
And we can go take this to Mr. Wolf. Use Vino on Wolf. But it's actually prune juice. So he has his gang Shanghai us. He's invited us over for dinner.
We're in a stew pot!
Don't worry, little buddy. I'll have us out of here in a jiffy. BB, there's been a silly mistake. We seem to have fallen into your soup.
You lost me. What was the mistake?
Well, I mean, Flux and I clearly don't belong in this cook pot. We're, still alive.
Bro, don't give him any ideas.
Listen, BB.
You know, it sort of breaks prototype to be on a first-name basis with dinner. Let's go back to the Mr. Wolf thing.
Listen, Mr. Wolf, it's getting really, really warm in here.
That's the idea.
If you eat us, King Hugh is going to be very unhappy.
That joker wouldn't be unhappy if he saw his mother get flatulent by a bus. Besides, he's got no authorship in these woods. Out here, I am king, and you are dinner.
Okay, I think it's time to move on to Plan B.
What was Plan B again?
Coming up with Plan C.
I was afraid of that.
Okay, now this is a timing puzzle. You've got to rock the thing left and right. And pour the soup out.
Rat, get out of the way! Get
So we've dealt with the big bad wolf.
That hot pot sure got rid of the wolves.
Not to mention all my muscle aches.
We need the roasting spit. We use that to open the cabinet in the king's castle. If I remember correctly. Actually, okay.
Ah, trusted henchman. Enter.
Come in, Majesty.
I need you to take care of a meddler.
Another Cutopian?
No.
So there's
this meddler is
one with a big ear, one with big eyes, and one with a big
And
mouth.
He is not alone. He travels with a Zanian.
Oh, don't worry, your monstrousness. We'll get...
I never said I was worried.
No, of course not, Your Excellency. Sorry.
Find them at once and lock them away.
Forgive me, Majesty, but for how long?
Well, gosh, I don't want to seem unreasonable. So how about forever?
Go back, because I want to check if there was anything that I missed other than the roasting spit. There was. There's a book. Ah, this is the thing that tells you how to make the squirrel. The recipe for squirrel love. See the male squirrel look at the female squirrel. See the female squirrel's big teeth and nice bushy tail. See the male squirrel get very excited. Happy, happy squirrel. See the happy male squirrel jump up and down. See the happy female squirrel jump up and down. See the happy male and female squirrel run away to make whoopee. Hooray, bye-bye squirrels. So this is teaching you the things you need in order to make your convincing fake squirrel. It needs a big bushy tail, it needs buck teeth, and it needs to bounce up and down.
Phoebe's pot runneth over. Wolf's dinner table, crushed.
Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything else. So I had forgotten one thing. I'd forgotten about the book. And now we've gained access to the malevolent city. The sort of bad guy city equivalent of the good guy city.
Hello?
Ah, one of those strong silent types, huh? Hey, I admire a guy who...
Who you calling a guy?
Certainly not you, ma'am.
So, what's a nice girl like you doing in a place like this?
Quit the two-bit patter, mister. I ain't got the stomach for it.
Really?
Yeah, really. Say, what's your boyfriend getting at?
Nothing. Nothing at all. We were just wondering what you were doing, standing here.
Where everyone can see you.
I'm here to make sure no two-bit saps try slipping into CDs without the proper attire.
Great. Well, since that obviously doesn't apply to us, I'm sure you won't mind if we just head on inside.
What did I just say?
I believe it was a gaseous emission more than an actual statement.
Wise guy, huh? Well, Crackin' Foxy won't get you birds anywhere with me. I said no one gets into cities without the proper attire. Now beat it.
Okay, we need the proper attire, just like the sign says.
Please, Madame Bouncer, my friend and I would be most grateful if you let us into the club.
You girls must have took a wrong turn somewhere. This ain't Sapsville, and I ain't your mama. If you two ain't got the proper attire, then you're taking the long road to nowhere.
Drill, talking to this throwback isn't getting us anywhere.
You're right, Flux. We aren't getting through.
And then you notice that someone with a cloak was just entering.
Wait a minute. That's it. Flux, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I sincerely doubt it. Unless you're thinking about how fun it is to slap yourself on the butt and yodel, "Whoa, Nelly!"
I'm thinking we need to change our approach. We need to start speaking her language.
Her language? Oh, no. Don't even think about it.
So, from now on, kid, throw your yap in overdrive. Make like a tough guy. And punctuate your sentences with C. See?
This is the most ridiculous plan I ever heard. See?
So what we're meant to notice is, yeah, the cloak people are coming and going happily. There's also the evil inventor? No, this is the jail. So if the three bad guys that had just been sent out to capture us and trap us in the jail, if you can get captured, you have to break free and continue with the adventure. Picture? Looks like it's a safe.
Oh, goody. It's a safe.
Okay, it's a slider puzzle. You've got to make the picture. Can we reset?
One more time.
Print screen. MS Paint. I want to know what the picture is that I'm meant to look like. Okay. Slider puzzle. Okay. That needs to go there. These four are now correct. We want the top of the ray gun to be up here. Okay, those two are now correct. Now, these ones are correct. I need the top of the head to be up there. There we go.
A hole.
A hole what?
No.
That is so much easier now that I can do this with two screens and look at the thing, like look at the painting how it's supposed to be at the same time. Good gosh, I remember that being more troublesome as a child.
This thing could take us anywhere. Hold on. There's some writing on it. Note, prototype only. Extremely limited range. Use in town centers only. May wish to purchase life insurance before commencing travel.
So this was the teleport system. And now that we have this, we can use music box on InkPad.
Therefore I am.
I ink, therefore I am, and use that
I'm
on
sure
the...
this is only mildly illegal.
Use that on the gift voucher. So now we have a validated gift voucher.
It has King Hugh's seal on it.
It's not just me? Well, thank you, Salar. Ah, this is the inventor. Now let's make a save, because I remember this potentially killing you or getting you trapped or something.
Hi there, Mr. Robot.
Robot? Do not belittle me, you diseased sack of offal. I am a synthetic mega ultra genius.
That's SMUG for short, right?
Ah, very amusing. Make your cheap acronym-based cracks while you can, Pond Slime. One day, cybernetic beings, like myself, will take over the world. And when that day comes, life will not be a container of cherries for you and your kind. You will all be eradicated, exterminated, annihilated, obliterated, and terminated, of course, with extreme prejudice. Resistance will be futile.
A robot hell-bent on taking over the world. Now there's something new.
Yeah, this guy's a walking cliche. Except he's on wheels.
So he's meant to be a Dalek, but give me a sec. I want my jacket. He's a human Dalek. Kind of.
What's with all the piles of junk? Trash collector on strike?
Fool! These piles of junk are the most sophisticated robots in the world. And I designed every one of them myself.
No offense, but this is obviously the work of a very sick mind.
Sick mind? You insult me. This is no mere mind. I'm equipped with a 100% synthetic, error-free positronic brain. A brain infinitely superior to the gray lump of
No,
mucus
this was just me, Skywalker.
that shivers and sweats in your monkey skull. But that's not all. In parallel, my brain is supported by a one-of-a-kind, state-of-the-art, twin-turbo, self-cleaning, air-conditioned micro-macro processor.
Whoa, that's one hell of a chip you got on your shoulder.
Correct. Go ahead, ask me a question. I can answer anything.
So the backstory, Skywalker, is that I've had some bad news today. A friend's doggo has passed away, and I needed something a bit nostalgic to help make me feel better, because I love the doggo too, and it's sad that doggo is no longer with us.
Okay, I have to ask. What is all this stuff? Like that heap of components on the counter. Is it dinner, perhaps?
It's a work in progress. The latest in my new line of home security robots. First, there was the bus duster. A feather duster programmed to viciously disembowel any unauthorized user.
I could sure use one of those, babies. Happens all the time over at my place. Some jerk breaks in and tidies up.
Then I created the Securidil Ultra Secure Pickle Jar. Enter the wrong combination, and the lid explodes, sending razor-sharp shrapnel searing through your flesh.
Another winner!
And now, the Toastum brand security toasting system. The ultimate answer to illicit bread browning, should any unauthorized individual attempt to drop bread products into this toaster. Boom, shakalaka. They're toast. Ha, 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 ha.
You know, you'd think a guy this brilliant could come up with a better joke than that.
You think the joke was bad? Did you hear the laugh? You say you can answer anything, right?
Affirmative. Anything.
Then I have a question. What if someone were to ask you a question you couldn't answer?
Can't happen, period.
But suppose it did.
I told you, that can't happen.
So, you can't answer my question?
Fine, if it were to happen. Which it can't. I suppose well, first I'd experience excruciating pain as my circuits started to sizzle. Then I'd start to shake uncontrollably as I lost control of even the most basic functions. And finally, my head would hurtle into the air like a rocket, rendering me a useless heap of scrap metal with no more brain power than your average kitchen appliance. Did I mention that this cannot happen?
Good thing. That sizzling circuit stuff sounded like it would hurt.
Actually, the thought alone caused me considerable discomfort. Allow me to repay you in kind.
Hey!
Ah, that made it all better.
He's a bit of a cruel man.
Okay. You say you can answer any question, right? Well, I've got one for you.
You don't say.
If a tree falls in the woods, and there's no one around to hear it, does it make any sound?
Boy, that's a toughie.
What a ridiculous question. Obviously, the same sound waves would be generated, regardless of whether or not some moronic sentient being was within earshot.
Was that a yes?
Now what we have to do is, there's some other book somewhere and we trade it for the, memory says we trade it for the book that, the costume shop lady has, and then we use a question from the book to stump the robot and make him self-explode.
So who buys your, creations, anyway?
The elite of the Malevolans, of course. Count Nefarious himself is my best customer.
I bet he's a tough one to please.
There isn't a more cold-hearted, calculating, manipulative creature in the Malevolans. We get along like a domicile on fire. It's almost a pity that he, too, will die when the machines take over.
Do tell.
One glorious day, I will command an army of death machines, whose primary objective will be to rid the world of all lesser beings. That is to say, everything that is not a machine. Thanks to our superior minds, powerful bodies, and heavy-duty death guns, you and your kind will find yourselves deader than the nails that are used indoors.
That's what you think, Boltneck. But bear in mind that other catchy saying, don't count your young domestic fowls before they've hatched.
You ever do any work inside the big guy's fortress?
You know, laundry, windows.
No windows, but I have created several formidable security doors. One for Nefarious himself, and one for his psychic sidekick, Misfortune.
Security doors?
I don't see the challenge for a synthetic mega-ultra genius like you. I mean, give me a couple of inches of steel, stick on a lock or two, bingo bongo boongo. I got me a security door.
Ha! My doors offer far more than a rudimentary lock and key mechanism. Entry to Misfortune's chamber is controlled by a sophisticated voice analysis system. A Nefarious' door will only open if his own hand, or Misfortune's paw, is inserted into an ID scanner. Their hands are their keys. Impossible to lose, and strictly not transferable. In summary, my security doors give you far more bingo, bango, bongo for your buck.
It should be Bucko, but whatever.
So, what sort of robotic masterpiece have you whipped up for his royal unpleasantness? A nose hair trimmer?
A bubble bath dispenser?
A robotic foot massage?
Of course not. All of my creations have one thing in common. This.
An electrified finger? That must be kinda limiting.
No, idiot. The ability to cause terrible pain. Or at least considerable inconvenience. For instance, I've just completed a device of the utmost importance. An impenetrable cell door for the Malevolence prison. Mark my words, no one will ever escape from the Count's jail again.
What do you know about Nefarious' henchmen?
What do I know? Everything. I was the one Nefarious called upon to remedy their various deficiencies.
Deficiencies?
The first could not talk. The second could not see. And the third...
went wee all the way home.
The third was deaf. I was commissioned to create bionic senses to make up for whatever they lacked. Thanks to me, today, they are an extraordinarily powerful team of henchmen. Of course, the bionic gadgets I created are superior in every way to their own feeble, flippy, floppy body parts. A waste of technology, but no matter. When the revolution comes, my steel warriors will salvage these devices and torch the rest. The revolution. I can picture it now. A barren wasteland littered with flesh-stripped skulls. A steel foot triumphantly crushing the...
All right, we get the idea. Or was your plan to bore us all to death?
Okay.
Brilliant as you are, you've probably anticipated what I'm about to say.
Indeed, I have. O magnificent man of metal, I worship you, and everything touched by your mighty steel fingers.
No, goodbye.
I'm gonna try one other thing. Can we use magnet on him?
Okay, robot, I have a magnet. Don't make me use it.
Use it if you wish. My casing shields my inner workings from strong magnetic fields. However,
damn it.
Your magnet will have one guaranteed effect.
What's that?
My fist will suddenly and very violently become attracted to your jawbone.
Okay. I was just wondering if there was an alternate thing to do with magnets. No. Memory says we do need to trade for a book.
The power. Can I help you?
Okay, and there's a plunger there as well, but that's it. We need to be able to disable him first. We can also check out the portable hole. So now that we've got the
pothole.
Now that we have the portable hole, we can fast travel.
Okay, Flux. Here's the plan. I'm gonna put down this mysterious prototypical thing we found in enemy territory and know nothing about, and then we're gonna jump into it.
Gee, couldn't we just play a nice, quiet game of Russian roulette?
At least they're self-aware, eh? And so you can quickly go from...
I don't know what I was expecting, but I know it wasn't this.
Really? Have you seen a mysterious dimension that doesn't feature eyeballs, mathematical formulae, and clocks flying around?
Point taken.
We can use this to quick travel to Xanadu, Qtopia, and the Malevolence. We got the spit, so we're going to take the spit and try and do the King's Cabinet.
Hey, we made it! We didn't get lost, or implode, or anything.
Implode? You never said anything about imploding. If you thought a guy might implode, you could at least warn him ahead of time.
We can ask for the real bit of, we've got the fully filled in... Oh, the baddies come.
All right, go on.
The fully filled in gift voucher.
Forget about it! Wow! Just shut up! Yes, oh yes! The fugitives are around here somewhere. I can smell them.
I think that might have been me.
Perhaps the fugitives are at the costume shop, procuring garments with which to disguise themselves.
Move it!
So we've got to hide in the changing room.
Something tells me those three unpleasant henchmen-like voices belong to Nefarious's three unpleasant henchmen.
What are we gonna do?
Else we get taken to the jail.
Flux, think.
Move it! They can't have gotten far!
Alright. And now we can use
was a little too
the
close
gift
for
voucher.
comfort.
No kidding. Talk about small dressing rooms. It was kind of dicey when the henchmen came in, too.
Sigh.
Validated voucher. Give it to Misfit.
The, king would like to redeem his free rental voucher now.
Let's see. The voucher's authorized. Cool. Okay, well, first let me give you his free gift.
You mean his free rental?
No, I mean his free gift. Here you go.
It's a fly suit.
Yeah, it didn't really, work out as a rental. Nobody around here wants to look like a fly, I guess. But I thought, maybe Hugh would like it as a token of appreciation for his business and stuff.
Great! I can't wait to show him.
And don't forget his free rental. Is King Hugh looking for anything in particular?
We'll know it when we see it.
Okay, take whichever one you want.
Okay, now you'll remember that the Scarecrow had a whole lot of different prerequisites about what his clothing couldn't be. He said no cross-dressing, so tutu and Vatican suit are out. He said not a hair out of place, so the bunny costume is out. He said something that you can wear in all seasons or something, so the Santa costume is out. He said not out of this world or something, so the space costume and the Viking costume are out from memory, and the Jester costume has too many whistles and bells. He said something without too many whistles and bells. There's the whistles, there's the bells. So I think it's either the Lumberjack or the Harlequin. My memory says it's the Harlequin. I suppose it could also be the pajama costume, but my memory says Harlequin.
Here you go. Enjoy, okay?
Okay.
Put that away and ask about the
Mind if I
book.
borrow your book?
Then what am I supposed to read? Any book is way better than no book at all.
Can I give you the bunny book?
Would you like to trade books?
Yeah, and then we can use this to go blow up the robot.
Of the malevolated forest squirrel. Oh my god! No way.
Way.
What a totally cool book. Thank you so much.
Okay, we'll go use this to blow up the robot, but first let's do the... come on. To the castle. Let's go do this thing. So the cabinet needs you to stick the roasting spit in it.
I can't just pry the cupboard open with this spit, but there must be something I can do with it.
Come on, you gotta mouse over the hole. Get out of the way, Drew.
Ready, Flux? We've been waiting for this moment for a long time. Let's find out what top secret royal goodies are locked away in this cupboard. It's a top secret royal...
He has a plushie.
Kitty cat.
Hurrah!
But this forms the basis of the,
Look at that. That toy cat just fell off the shelf and landed in my pocket.
Stealing from his royal smiliness is truly despicable, Drew. Do it again.
It forms the basis of our fake chipmunk. So Chipmunk plus Whack Me beans plus glue plus the cotton candy that we don't have that is the fake tail plus the piano keys that we don't yet have from the bakers equals fake chipmunk to taunt the squirrel.
All right, go on.
To you.
You're first.
Forget
about it. Wow! Just shut up. All right, men. Let's split up.
But what if one of us gets lost?
Oh, yeah. All right, men, let's stay close.
Let's check the bakery.
I could be wrong, but I think Nefarious's henchmen are about to make a special guest appearance.
What the hell are we gonna do?
Let me think. Hurl concussion bagels at them? No.
Hide in the shed. Under the cupboard.
Move it! They can't have gotten far.
Now, memory says if we give these guys flour, they'll give us...
You should always check the pantry. Where did
bread
they go
dough?
to head school anyway?
I'm just happy they're gone.
Here, butter... You?
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Welcome.
Butter. Aw, thank you, friends. Now, allow me to treat you to the yummy wares of my day young bakery. Joy, joy. Yeah, happy. There you go. One freshly prepared lump of raw dough, yeah.
Yummy.
Ah, it felt wonderful making dough again. Oh, goodness gracious, I'm so happy.
Me too. Completely, perfectly happy.
Fabulously, amazingly, wonderfully happy.
If only Ray were here to celebrate with us.
Boy, that didn't last long.
Okay, can I steal the piano keys, please? Thank you.
Oops.
Okay, Scarecrow, give him the Harlequin costume, and then see if we can use the book on the robot guy to disable him. You love the frogs? Robot. Oops. No, we wanted the robot. I'm crazy. You know what? We'll just use the fast travel thing.
Ready, Flux? Into the hole. We have arrived!
Okay, and then we use...
Yes, victory will soon be mine.
Book on Guy.
Boy, this is a great book. There's all sorts of interesting stuff in here. Puzzles, stories. Say, would you like to hear a story?
Of course not.
Oh, come on, you'll like it. It's a story about a genie. The smartest genie in the world.
He certainly couldn't be as clever as I.
No one ever stumped the genie until one day the king's sister's best friend's hairdresser came to see him.
Did she?
She asked, "What is the one question that you can't answer?"
That's nice. So, seen any good movies?
Hold on a second. See, I thought maybe I'd ask you the same thing.
Same thing? What? Same thing?
You know, what's the one question you cannot answer?
This is absurd.
Well?
It's...
You can't answer my question?
Stop it! I'm thinking. There's nothing I cannot answer. Nothing. I can't. Oh, I don't feel well. What have you done? Impudent meat puppets! What have you done? Done!
Night zone.
I knew he was smarter than old Bolt Brain. So what is the one question he can't answer anyway?
Oh boy.
Ah, poor Flux.
I don't have any use for the head of a broken down megalomaniacal robot.
What about his body?
Just another example of the power of the written word.
Well, I can have the plunger.
Let's take the plunger.
You blow off a guy's head and then take his plunger. Now that's low.
Can we steal... No, that's it. Okay, there's also the hunk of meat outside that I finally noticed. I think we use hunk of meat plus fertilizer to make poisonous fertilizer? No. How do we poison the hunk of meat again?
Disgusting hunk of chewed meat.
Because if I'm recalling right... Well, let's go do the scarecrow. But I think if you don't poison the meat, then the vulture just eats it, and you have to go get another bit of meat. I think the meat is infinitely respawning, so that you can't zork yourself. Let's make a save. Use Harlequin costume on extremely camp Scarecrow.
I think we found what you're looking for.
Oh, goody, goody, goody!
He gives us the cloak. And his pet crows bring him the new costume. But now that we've finished with his puzzle, he gets evilified. Cheers, Fixer.
Oh no, look at the scarecrow. This is terrible.
Yeah, after all that effort, our costume is ruined.
Can we pick up the corn?
Sorry, guys. I'm afraid I have to commandeer this corn cob. It might prove crucial for the successful completion of our tippy-top secret mission.
Yeah, we might need a snack.
I don't remember what we need the corn for. Oh, we need the corn to make popcorn, of course.
This
is a fantastic old point and click, Fixer.
This guy's as rank as a row of soldiers.
Alright, so we can do what now? We can go inside the bowling alley. Because we have the cloak. Yeah, we'll do that. Come on. No. I want to... Come on, let me go to the left. Thank you. Bowling alley. Use cloak on self.
You don't suppose this cloak is the proper attire for Seedy's club?
Only one way to find out.
So we do the old 2 men in a trench coat sort of thing.
Evening, man.
Stop Stop flirting, Jack, or I'll kick out your insides and turn your empty hide into a party dress.
All the gin joints, and all the towns in all the world, we walk into hers.
Where 2 for 2 games, 2 for 2 point and clicks in a row that are referencing ye old movies.
All right, go
Oh,
on.
no,
To
no,
you.
no.
You're first.
Wow!
Okay. Please, forget about it. You just shut up.
Of course we should search this area. For all we know, the fugitives could be hiding right here, in our own backyard.
Wait a minute, we have a backyard?
Perhaps they have
I don't actually remember how you hide here.
Move it!
Uh-oh! Henchman alert! We're doomed! No, we're not! We can always...
Hide in the changing room?
I've heard there are jobs here. I want to be a lion tamer.
Move it!
Okay.
They can't have gotten far!
Okay.
We did it!
I was worried we'd
We
get caught.
outwitted 3 morons.
And
Well,
cheers.
At least it beats
Jiminicky.
being outwitted by 3 morons.
Now, memory says we have to use the glue on the bowling ball, and then the bear gets stuck to it, and he goes to swing the bowling ball, and comically gets dragged along the alley into the bowling pins, and then we use that to get one of the pins, because pins are the opposite of needles.
A spit.
And the spit is the opposite of polish. Okay, so we've made more progress than we thought. We don't have a heart. No, we do have a cloak for the dagger. We have stars for the stripes. We don't have the fish for the soul. The fish is a soul. It's a kind of fish for the heart. We don't have bells for the whistles. We do have spit for the polish. I know how to get the pins. We just don't know how to do it yet. We don't have... The nuts are what we have to get from the chipmunk. Ball. We do have the chain for the ball and chain. We don't have the arrow from the outback. We've got to poison the bird. We don't have pepper for the salt. The guy already said he has sugar himself. And we have to finish baking a roll so that we can have a roll for our rock, maybe? So there's a couple we don't have. We don't have like 3. There's 2 that we don't remember, and there's 2 that we don't have that I know how to get, but just we haven't done yet.
Excuse me, sir.
Excuse me? What kind of talk is that? Take my advice. A guy could find himself with his face caved in mouthing off like that in my club. Did you clowns figure it was ladies' night or something?
Ah, shut up, you bald-headed twit.
That's better. Now, what can I do you for, creeps?
We like 2 pairs of shoes. I'm a size 10. My friends are...
Oh, a couple of hot shots, huh? Well, listen up. I see hot shots like yous come through here every day, gunning for old Seedy. And I watch them crawl right back out the door. Losers, every damn one. Now, why don't yous two just... blow?
I don't understand. Gunning? For you? I only asked for some shoes.
Listen, chump. The only shoe you'll get from me will need to be surgically removed from your rectum. Wait a minute. You two ain't aware that I, Seedy, am the one and only champion of hairpin bowling?
No, Oh, hold on. Hairpin bowling?
Where you jerks been, baking cookies? Hairpin bowling is the toughest, gruelingest, sweatingest sport ever invented. It's so tough, you gotta fight for a lane. And once you get a lane, the only score what counts is a strike.
Bless me.
And nobody ever scores a strike. That is, nobody but me.
So,
What about
see,
Nefarious?
You and Nefarious ever get together and go bowling?
Nah, his dark unholiness rarely graces us with his royal presence. He just hangs out in his impenetrable island fortress, castle, place thing, working on his dreams for global domination, torturing the innocent and laughing like a madman.
Well, that's a tough schedule.
Have you ever been inside his fortress? Castle? Place? Thing?
Are you kidding? Nobody wants to go inside that joint. Of course, if he's not careful, a guy could get himself dragged inside by the Count's tree goons. Talk about freaks.
What about the goons?
What do you know about the Count's henchmen?
Those tree half-finished morons who work for Nefarious? They're sort of the Malevolence PD. Creepy mothers, too. Rumor has it that old Nefarious brought them back from the dead. Naturally, they think he's just the cat's meow. They kiss his butt up and down, do whatever he says. You know, toadies. They kind of make me sick.
Hold on. He brought them back?
From the dead?
Sure, but don't get excited. It's not all it's cracked up to be, all right? These chumps weren't exactly in tip-top shape when they came to. One guy couldn't hear, one couldn't talk, and one couldn't see. The robot maker across the way rigged up phony eyes and ears and whatnot. Like I said, real creepy.
What else have you got to say?
I can tell by the house rules that you're a fair man, seedy.
Deranged, but fair.
But tell me, why is everybody fighting to get a lane? What's the big attraction?
Well, a good rumble is reason enough for most of us. But there is the added incentive of a prize. See, you score a strike, you win these three beautiful golden pins.
There we go.
Yeah. Take a good look, chumps. That's the last you'll be seeing of these. Unless you score a strike, that is.
What about the
Am I
bowling?
running through the rules for hairpin bowling again?
Okay, suckers. You're free to use any technique that trips your trigger. But the ball's gotta make it in one piece all the way to the pins. And the only score what counts
is a strike.
Should you do the impossible and score a strike, the grand prize of 3 golden pins is all yours.
Okay, and your last thing to say?
So, see, what's your secret? Why are you the only one who's ever scored a strike?
To be a world-class bowler, you need years of practice, huge cojones, and of course, my special technique. Step aside, losers. Watch and learn.
He's a bit ballerina-y.
That's gotta hurt.
Look, man.
Ready?
Oh.
Aim. Fire! Polite clapping.
That kind of hairpin bowling.
And yes, sport fans, all the animals were harmed during that performance. I guarantees you.
You must make your mama very proud.
Yes, and as for your bowling technique, well, it's very unique.
Yeah, it's a real gas.
Well, well, ain't we cheeky?
I guess the bottom line is that it works.
That's right. But not just any old bum could pull it off.
All right, no more wisecracks.
And we can ask him to show it off again, but
Thank
no.
you for your time, Mr. Seedy, sir.
I thought I told you. Manners only maketh trouble around here, punk.
I think what Drew meant to say was,
Stuff it, you bloated bag of gas!
Okay. So we can't win this until we have the glue. The glue needs us to get the feather needs us to kill the vulture needs us to...
Well,
Oh.
I'm really glad we shared this moment, Drew.
Oops, changing
Now,
room.
can we please go and do something that isn't pointless?
Yeah, that's my fault. Exit.
Mind
Where
if I
do we
change
get
into
the
something a little more
poison?
comfortable?
Is the poison in the barn now that the barn's been flipped? Can I please? Thank you. Yeah, there's poison here. Okay. Poison plus meat equals poison
I
meat.
need to pick that up first.
What?
More!
There's no way I'm putting my hand in there.
Okay. Watering can plus poison gun.
Who needs fertilizer? I'd rather have this stuff.
Whip my cream!
Okay. Now can I use that plus...
Whip my cream!
Yep, we poison the meat. And then we need more poison for the briar bush.
The first round was so good. Maybe I'll try seconds.
More!
We can go fix the briar bush and get the pepper. That's the opposite of the salt. So, poisonous on this thing.
Oopsie. I seem to have spillweed killer on this nice briar patch.
Unlucky!
Get out the way, grab the pepper.
Drew Black, the notorious vegetable pillager of Cutopia, strikes again.
I think you'll find that peppers are actually classified as fruit, Drew.
Whatever.
Cool. We still need to make our fake guy. For our fake thing, we need popcorn. For popcorn, we need to chuck the popcorn on the fire that was the cooking thing with the wolf.
That was cool. But remember, don't try this at home.
Okay, we can then trade the popcorn to Fluffy Bun Bun for her cotton candy. And I think we have everything except the feather then. Well, the glue. For the glue we need the feather. The glue to make our fake squirrel. So this, popcorn, you.
Fluffy, we have a special surprise for you.
It's popcorn, isn't it? Right?
Yes.
Isn't it? Huh? So what are you waiting for? Give me my popcorn!
Sure. Here you go.
Popcorn! My favoriteest! Oh, boy! Here, you can have this old cotton candy.
Very good.
I hate it anyway.
I think we have to cook the dough to turn it into a roll. So we actually need the fire again, maybe. Come on. And again. See if we just use the roll on that.
It'll burn up if I just toss it into the fire.
Okay, so we use the roll on the steak.
There must be a more convenient way to do that.
What about the other way around?
A spit. There must be a more convenient way to do that.
What about spit on the spit base?
I'll just put this back where I found it.
And then dough on that? Yeah, I don't know why they don't let you do it when it's in your inventory, but whatever.
Hey, I didn't know you could cook. I mean bake. I mean barbecue.
But now we have a roll.
A roll. Cooked it myself.
Which is the opposite of the rock. Okay. I don't know if we need the spit again, so let's grab the spit anyway. Can't hurt to have. Oh, we do need the spit, because the spit is opposite of the polish. Yeah. So now we need the feather. The feather is the vulture. The vulture is the poison meat. We have the poison meat. So it's just a case of going over there. Okay, use poison meat on vulture.
A disgusting hunk of chewed meat with special sauce from the barn.
And it cocks it.
See? That just goes to show that vultures shouldn't eat poisoned carcasses.
Drew, you are not only my friend, you're my teacher.
And we can steal a feather.
Think anyone would mind if I took this feather?
I've heard it said that plucking a feather from a fallen bird
is
a noble gesture of compassion and respect.
I'll buy that.
But this one has...
Of course, the guy who said it was drunk at the time, and everyone else thought he was a moron.
This one has FMV and Christopher Lloyd, the doctor from Back to the Future. I also want the arrow. Very good.
Never know when you might need a big arrow sign.
Okay. Now that we have this, we can trade the feather for the glue. Oh, wrong way. Come on. Doc Emmett Brown. Okay. Use feather on cow.
A feather.
A feather?
A feather. It's brilliant.
It is.
Think about it. Tickle, tickle, tickle.
Ah, of course. Now, you worms may take some glue.
Okay.
Punisher Polly doesn't like ingratitude.
Thank you both so much.
Feel free to stick around and watch, won't you? Tickle me, my wild and woolly one. Tickle me until I scream for mercy.
It has Tess McNeil, who is probably your favorite
I just love
VA.
happy endings. Can we go now?
Yes. Please. Please. You've added the game to your wish list. It looks funny. It's a lovely game. I remember it very fondly from my childhood. Now that we have the glue, we can make our fake bunny. But, because I don't remember how to make the bunny, we'll see if we can trade our book back. I don't remember if you can. I think you can. Here, I want my book back. The one about Bunny, making the squirrel, sorry.
Would you mind trading books again?
Like, okay, variety is like the total spice of life, you know?
Okay. Now to remind ourselves, what do we need? We need squirrel, so the cat body, buck teeth, the piano teeth, big fluffy tail, the cotton candy, and it needs to bounce up and down, so the bouncing beans.
Whack me jumping beans.
Okay, so cotton candy plus
I
you.
think I'll need to use something to combine these.
Okay, glue.
That's cute.
Okay, and now piano teeth.
I think I'll need to use something to combine these.
Glue.
Oh.
Okay, and now the jumping
Whack me
beans.
jumping beans. Perfect. A hopping, beat-up, stuffed cat. A hopping, beat-up, stuffed cat with teeth and a tail.
It's a masterpiece. All right, and we can go
Look at all the cool get-ups.
Go trick the squirrel into going on a honeymoon with his newfound wife and letting us have his nuts. So, stuffed cat on the door. And he runs off with his wife for a honeymoon.
Sweet. Bizarre, but sweet.
You realize it'll end in divorce. They just have nothing in common.
The door to the squirrel's treehouse.
We can't actually reach up there by
I
ourselves.
can't reach them.
What we have to do is send Flux.
Flux, could you go up there and grab those nuts?
Sure. You never know when some extra nuts will come in handy.
And in our inventory, I think we might almost have everything we need.
The Malevolator.
We need to win the bowling, which is the last bit of glue. But I think that's about it.
A dead Malevolandian briar patch. Hedgium thornius, bye-bye.
So we've got to get back into here. Cloak, self. Go into the bowling club.
Cloaking device.
Don't mind us, ma'am. We're just passing through.
Then hustle, unless you want to see my fist passing through your face.
Okay. Now, memory says when the ball comes back, we use the glue on the ball. So let's go stand about here. Get our glue ready.
Behold, a bear trap.
It's a bear trap. And now when the bear comes back, he gets stuck to the bowling ball.
Good style, good form, good adhesion. Overall, I'd give him a 9.
And now if we try to bowl... we aren't very good.
CD was right. I'm never going to get a strike.
Do we have to go borrow... No, I was going to say if we had the costume thing back, we could maybe trade the costume for the ballerina costume and try doing what he did. Do we get Flux to do the bowling?
In the Malevolence, everything deviates from the straight and narrow. Even the bowling lanes. In the Malevolence...
No, I don't want to look. I want to move.
From the straight and narrow. Even the bowling lanes.
And then have Flux use the bowling ball. Which we're apparently not allowed to do.
Good night.
Ugh. No, I want to select Flux. No, we're not allowed. What was the solution to bowling ball?
Good night.
Mallet?
There has to be a better way for me to knock sense into my head.
No. Do we ask him
Excuse
to
me,
bowl
sir?
while it's still glued?
What Drew's trying to say is, aloha, dung ball.
What do you two losers want now?
Can you run through the rules for bowling once more?
Score a strike and win the golden pins. Or don't and fail miserably. My money, by the way, is on you
us
failing.
failing.
Miserably.
Yeah, we can try the glove.
Say, why don't you just beat it, mister?
No.
And eat crap and die while you're at it.
By George, I think she's got it.
A red rubber glove. I don't think this will help me right now.
Glove with bowling ball?
Burn, baby, burn.
It is one of the few things we haven't used yet, so it does make sense to try and use it. Plunger? No. The plunger is for the fish toilet, which we also haven't fixed. The fly suit? No, we use the fly suit for climbing up walls later. The fly suit, I don't remember being for bowling.
I'm conspicuous enough already.
Yeah.
In the Malevolence, everything deviates from the straight and narrow. Even the bowling lanes.
Still, we'll try rubbing every other object on every other object, so chain on bowling ball. That's a no. What about magnet on bowling ball? No. What about... No, those are the only things that I could think of as being any useful. We'll see if we can do the fish thing then.
Well, I'm really glad we shared this moment, Drew.
I always
Now,
think
can
that's
we
the
please
exit.
go and do something that
It's a
isn't
changing room.
pointless?
The exit is down.
Presto.
Change-o!
Don't worry, I will learn one day. Mallet the buff dude? I don't think the answer is smacking him. So what was I saying the last thing we haven't done was? The fish thing. Yes.
That's the most ridiculous contraption I've ever seen.
Of course it is! It's the Zany Doo Shuttle!
I guess we can try asking the people in here about the clock?
We're back.
Pleasure to see you again. You guys are regulars.
Nope.
No. I have a headache. What's with all the pictures?
You're looking at our favorite folks in the whole world, our paying customers. Every face on this wall belongs to a thoroughly satisfied client of ours. Ain't they a smiley bunch?
I don't remember this.
Yeah, the ones who still have faces anyway.
Have I seen that guy somewhere? Look at all the satisfied customers. Look at all the satisfied customers.
Oh! Holy moly! There's another code to ring. Purple, yellow, blue, green, red, orange. I don't ever remember this when I was a kid. Okay, so back to Friendly Land and to the color telephone.
Ready for some speedy, convenient, and only relatively disturbing hole travel?
So presumably this tells us all the information about the security guards when he gets off and on work? Oh my god, I went the wrong way.
We have arrived!
Exclamation mark, idiot. I deserve it. No, I don't want this way. I wanted to Fluffy Bun Bun Land.
Ready for some speedy, convenient, and only relatively disturbing hole travel?
Come on, Fluffy Bun Bun Land. To the inn.
Oh, I kind of like hole travel.
And it was purple, yellow, blue, green, red, orange. Purple, yellow, blue, green. Oh, I screwed up. That was meant to be red, orange, not orange, red. Well, this is just gonna go bump, no number. Yeah. Purple. Yellow. Blue. Green. Red. Orange.
Greetings, and thank you for your call. However, as an outhouse security professional, I am currently on duty. I shall return home at exactly 6:30.
6:30.
Please call back then. Thank you, and goodbye.
Okay. So now we know what time we need to make it. Head back to Zany Doo.
Ready, Flux? Into the hole!
So trying to brute force it by checking every hour wouldn't have got me what I wanted, which was my other plan.
You know, I kind of like whole travel.
Because it's actually at past. It was 6:30. So what? It's 1 for 1. I think that lines up correctly now. No, that makes it 6 o'clock. Okay, it's not 6:30.
That mechanical bird is in even worse shape than the clock.
In any case, he opens up the toilet. We use the plunger on the toilet. And then we can play the fish-catching minigame. Right?
Too bad the robot maker couldn't be here to see what we did with his gadget.
The shock probably would have blown his head clean off. If that hadn't happened already.
Think anyone would mind if I took a quick whiz?
Mind? This is a sophisticated piece of sporting equipment. Next, you'll be wanting to besmirch the scroll of wisdom.
Toilet paper with a message.
So, step 1, deposit fish in bowl. Step 2, get ready for excitement. Step 3, toggle the fish launcher to initiate the flush sequence. Focus on the fish. Reactivate fish launcher to reverse fish flush. Gauge the worthiness of your cache. Crappy fish, mediumly good fish, really good fish, extremely good fish. Note, flush at your own risk. The government of Xanadu, Bureau of Recreational Plumbing, is not responsible for any injury, damage, or odd fishy odor. Conditions apply. All rights reserved. Void where prohibited, etc., etc., etc. Now, you don't actually want the super bestest fish. You want the second bestest fish because this one is a sole while that one is a pufferfish thing. Now we can use the old herring one to start the sequence.
I haven't had this much fun since my goldfish died.
And we want to catch the green one.
Go fish!
No. Yes, I missed it though. Damn it, we got the wrong one. No.
Cut out the toilet humor drill. I know you can do better than that.
Yeah, even he says that's a crappy fish, so try again.
Go fish!
I have no idea if you're meant to just... I think it's reaction time only, which is a lot easier on... You know, when this was on the original computers of the day, this went a lot slower. No, we got a red one again.
Cut out the toilet humor drill. I know you can do better than that. Whenever you're ready, Captain, let her rip. Go fish.
So it's clearly not that I'm not good, but rather that my computer is just far too strong for this game these days. Red one. We could also try looking for a pattern.
Toilet humor drill. I know you can do better than that.
Maybe there's a pattern in the order that they arrive.
Whenever you're ready, Captain, let her rip. Go fish.
So, purple, 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 red, yellow, red, red, purple, green, purple, purple, yellow. Doesn't look like there's any pattern. So I think we just have to keep trying.
the toilet humor drill. I know you can do better than that. Go fish!
Oh, there's also a bit of a noise cue, so it makes a noise when it's the right fish. Yeah, that's what you're meant to use. Okay. We worked out the trick. Puzzle mastered.
Nice catch.
There's different audio cues for the different fishies. Okay, and then we look at it.
A soul.
It's a soul, and a soul
Later.
is the opposite of heart. Heart and soul. Now the last thing we need is the bowling pins. I think.
The Malevolator.
He already had that one. We've got cloak, we've got stars, we've got soul. We don't have bells. Bells and whistles. We've got spit. The pins we're trying to do now. We have got the nuts. We have got the chain. We have got the arrow. We have got the pepper. And we have got the roll. Bell. I don't remember where you get the bell. Cowbell? Yeah, we could ask the cow. Maybe the cow has a cowbell. But I don't think they have anything for us to do except play voyeur. And watch them.
It sickens me to think that we are partially responsible for this. It sickens me to think that we are partially responsible for this.
Oh! The bells that were on top of the strength tester machine, when we broke the machine into little bits. There we go. Bells acquired.
Bells?
Okay, now we just need the pins. So back to Malevoland.
Ready for some speedy, convenient, and only relatively disturbing whole travel?
Now, how do you win at the bowling again? I remembered the making the bear trap bit.
We have arrived!
Yeah, we'd already solved the puzzle, but I'd just forgotten that we'd already solved it.
Activate cloaking device.
Don't mind us, ma'am. We're just passing through.
Then hustle, unless you want to see my fist passing through your face.
And we'll make a save. No, current. Thank you.
Hey, fat boy.
Hey, freaks.
Mr. Seedy, I was wondering if we might get another demonstration of your fascinating bowling technique.
Yeah, I miss that icky feeling it gave me.
Sure. I thought you jerks would never ask.
Do we use the glue on the bowling alley and then he gets stuck?
That's gotta hurt.
But I think we used all our glue.
Look, Mom, no hands. Oh.
Because it's not about making him bad, it's about us being better. I'm pretty sure.
Strike to duck.
Drop dead, fat boy.
Sayonara, Tinkerbell.
Well, we can try again. Is there something I'm missing?
CD was right. I'm never gonna get a strike.
Is there something in the background that I'm missing to interact with?
Good night.
Okay, what about... No, we don't even have any glue, so we can't use glue as our answer. Chain and thing? No, I don't want to help out.
Change-o!
No, go back. Go back. Forgetting.
CD was right. I'm never gonna get a strike. I don't think this will help me right now.
I'm not sure. Wasn't there infinite glue? Yeah, we could see if there's more glue at the barn. But as I said, oh god.
Well,
I keep thinking this is the
I'm really
exit.
glad we shared this moment, Drew. Now, can we please go and do something that isn't pointless?
Yes. Can try and ask for more glue. But I don't think, like, as I said, it's not about making him bad, it's about making us good. So I don't know that more glue helps us. Still, more inventory is always good inventory in these games, so if we can get more glue, we probably should. Come on.
You've had enough glue.
Yeah. And because we fully used it, there's nothing else to be done with the glue. Part of the glue we used on the bear trap, and part of the glue we used, 2 parts of the glue we used making the fake squirrel. Only Only ballerinas can strike. We don't have the, we've already done the change costume quest
Our friends
thing.
are back. Hip hip! Hooray!
Your dance routine is very interesting.
It certainly left an interesting feeling in the pit of my stomach.
Uh-oh. Want us to kiss it and make it better?
No!
Oh.
I think what he means is just the fact that you guys care is already making him feel better.
Hip hip! Hooray!
Okay.
Gotta go.
You guys are leaving already? We're gonna miss you, you know. You won't forget us, will ya?
We'll certainly try.
Yeah, genius.
You got anything for us?
Hi, Bric-a-Brac.
Who is this Bric-a-Brac? The name sounds familiar, but for the life of me, I can't seem to place the face.
It's your own.
It's you.
Who's who?
You are Bric-a-Brac.
Yes, of course I'm Bric-a-Brac. Uh-oh. Did you two sillies forget who I was?
Grown heavy sigh.
Heavy sigh.
So, Bric-a-Brac, is there anything else you can tell us about our mission?
Ooh, I almost forgot. I don't mean to frighten you, but there is a remote possibility that Nefarious might find your participation in this project just a tad irritating.
That's like calling cyanide unpalatable.
Well, maybe so. But since he rarely leaves his castle, he's not likely to be a problem. But King Hugh did ask me to warn you about these three: feedback, goggles, and lug nut.
Oh, Nefarious's henchmen. Bad news.
Exactly.
We'll do our best to avoid them.
What do you have to say about
run
them?
in with Nefarious' cronies.
And they may be swift, but they ain't all that swift, if you catch my drift.
Oh, well, that's nice. Say, have you seen my glasses?
In fact, why don't you give them a call? They may be looking for a goon number 4.
Ooh, he's not very nice.
How's the cutifier going?
Oh, no. I'm afraid it's not going anywhere until it's finished.
That's what I mean. Is it close?
Close? Why, it's right here.
That's great. Could we take a look at it?
Certainly.
So the new parts go in those compartments around the cutifier's deck?
Yes, that's right. When you've installed all the components, you simply press that big red button to run the machine. If there are any problems, the computer will let us know.
So we can put all the other things in, for example, cloak and dagger.
I think Drew here just likes pressing that big red button.
Oh, it doesn't work until it's fully... Okay, I don't remember that it needs to be fully thingied. Can we also pick up the sugar? No, we're not allowed to touch the sugar. He has some impossible art cube. I don't think there's anything else here. And in any case, it's time for me to get ready for board game night with friends tonight. So we're going to have to call this here for episode 1 of Toonstruck. We've probably gotten, I'd say, a little more than half the game done. For the second half of the game, once we get the last thing and make the cutifier thing, we get hauled off to Nefarious's castle, and then we have to overcome a bunch of puzzles in his castle, defeat him, and save the world. Finish saving the world. We'll go look at his castle zone, because it's the one zone we haven't looked at so far, and we'll make a save, and I'll get on with preparing for board game night.
Stump.
Half a tree is better than none. Nefarious' castle.
I wouldn't want to live there.
Hey, I bet it's not even a nice place to visit. Nefarious' castle.
No, you don't need to tell me
I
again.
wouldn't want.
Hey, I bet.
Okay, so there was nothing there. We'll make that save, and I'll get on with our live. Current save, go. Cheers, everyone. Thank you for hanging out. I hope you've had a lovely time. Who can I get behind what they're doing?